Hello, sweetie pies. How is everybody doing? Hello, my beautiful love shine. Also, sweetie. Hello, hello, hello. Hello to my dear Watson. Hello to Dawn. I'm going to put love shine first, followed out by MZ for the moment. And I'm going to open up our love box number 5. Hello, Chloe. Nice to see you, sweetie. Welcome to the live tonight. So just give me one brief moment. I'm going to go and see the amount of subscribers. And we're going to get to this. So just one moment. How was everybody's weekend, by the way? Let's start with that. How was your weekend, sweetie pies? All right. So let's just go over here. I'm still like that. I'm going to go into Love Shine's questions. Oh, there's talking too. I was not ready for that. All right, hold on. Let me go right back to the live, and here we go. Kai, hi, my sweetie. How are you doing, love? It is nice to see you again. You definitely can. Resending it. What are you resending? Hello, Watson. Now, Watson, you be good. It's just me and you tonight. I know what you do. I'm doing pretty good, Kai. Well, you just said that you're doing pretty good. All right, so hold on. Do we have our beautiful love shine with us? Do we have a love shine? Yeah, I see you, googly-eyed man. Hold on. I'm just going to open on up. Yeah, I can hear you singing already. Is love shine here? Kai, in the meanwhile, if you do want to post your question, please do post it. And I will answer you quite shortly. So you can go for it, my beautiful Kai. You can post your question, my love. I will not make you wait forever. And as for the live in box number 5, it sounds like Mumbo number 5, doesn't it? Well, it's now open. So there you go. No spell. Yes, thank you. Thank you so very much. You are absolutely right, my dear Watson. Yes, and yes. So I'm going to go, while I'm waiting over here for a beautiful Kai to post her questions, I'm going to go and see what's happening with our beautiful love shine. Okay. Okay. I'm still here, guys. I'm sorry. I'm reading Love Shine's questions. And I will continue it in a moment because I only have like 2 phrases left. So here we go. Kai, here we go, my sweetie pie. So Kai is up first. Then I'm going to go and see Love Shine and MZ. So Kai, here we go, my love. Yes, coming today. I know. Okay. La. Why would you think that, my love? Why would you think that, beautiful Kai? I'm going to go and check it on out, okay? But I'm just kind of wondering why you would think that. Do you believe that this is something that, they've been working on, or... Oh, Hanson, you're going to poof over there, right? I know. Okay. The King of Wands popping on through. Followed out by our King of Cups, also getting our Ace of Cups reversed, their 2 of Swords, 7 of Cups. I feel like at this moment they're looking at the possibility, but I don't feel like anything has been done. But I do feel as though it is something that they're looking at, that they do want to do. So starting a family is definitely into the cards, but for some reason, either it's not really working right now, because I do not see this person. Oh, okay. You think you're just an anxious person. I don't see that at this moment. And I don't feel like he's going to be, come on over and say this to you. I would probably say if she is going to become pregnant, it's probably going to be within the following 6 months. I don't know when they're getting married, but I would say it would probably be into the following 6 months. But as for your question of, is she actually pregnant at this moment? I took out 2 decks. There is nothing happening with nothing over here, my sweetie pie. So I'm going to say don't worry about it. Hello, my beautiful high priestess. It is nice to see you, love. Oh no, what's going on? I see something there. I'm going to check it on out, high priestess, in just a few moments, my love. So yeah, no, you think they'll probably start after the wedding. When is the wedding? Because I see like within the following 6 months or something. Yeah. Anything else you would like to know? I'll go and look at the energy. Why don't I go and look at his energy, his and your energy all together, okay? Hello, Yvonne. Nice to see you, my beautiful angel. How are you doing? Okay, Kai, I'm still with you. I'm not going to let you go after such a tiny little mini reading. Let me go see about the energy. Let me go see the energy at this moment, all right? I feel like he's actually living through a period of lacking roots, lacking that foundation. It's like I know that they have arguments, and I know that he's still not, like, this was not his choice to begin with. I feel like he's accepted it. I feel like he's moved on forward into it, but I still do not see him completely happy into it. So I still kind of feel like we're working through this all together. So I'm going to say he's always a little bit into somewhat of a recovery mode over here. I feel like this engagement, I feel like this wedding, I feel like all this energy is very, very, very demanding. And if he could, honestly, he would return on back to a place where things were simpler, where he was not married or where he was not necessarily engaged. So I'm going to say, my love, at this moment, I feel like he's a little bit unprepared for anything that's really going to be coming on up, but he's trying to go with the flow as much as he possibly can. If I take out a little bit of the cards over here, let me go and see. Oh, absolutely not, Kai. Absolutely not, sweetie. Yeah, yes. No, well, it's not just the wedding planning. I feel as though she is demanding. Like, she wants to have his time. She wants to see him. She wants a lot of things. Getting over here are 9 of Pentacles, followed out by our Magician also, and our 10 of Wands. Getting our 3 of Cups and our Hierophant all together. All right, love. So this is what I'm going to say in regards to this. In regards to you, if he could, he would. He can't really, as we know, he cannot, because of the, whatever is coming upon him onto his path. But is he happy about it? No. Does he still think about you into all of this? Yes. So you still have somewhat of a place into his heart, but I feel like we're going to have to navigate away. Yeah. They really dream about the perfect wedding, right? Yeah. Let me give you messages from the universe, sweetie. Let's do that. Do I have Love Shine or MZ with us, by the way? Is Love Shine or MZ with us? Please do let me know. Love Shine or MZ, let me know if you're here. Ah, Watson, you popped on over onto the other side. Forgive to release any type of karmic cycles, my beautiful Kai. Synchronizations are a little bit like spiritual breadcrumbs, but they truly are leading you onto your path at this moment. And somebody wants your attention. I'm going to say yes. But this one, this situation is not random. It truly is somewhat meant to be. I know. Oh, Watson, that's got to be I got to get a merch store going, and I have to have that into it. My beautiful Kai, many blessings. Much love to you, sweetie. Stay strong. Try to breathe in, breathe out. There's no point stressing out about things until they're actually there, because they might not actually happen. And even if they do happen, they might be completely different. Don't stress yourself out. It's not healthy, sweetie pie. I love you, my beautiful Kai. Love you, sweetie. You've got this, sweet one. It's a good day. You have a nice name. You do. Hello, Elaine. How are you doing? Beautiful Elaine. Is my beautiful friend HP still here? Is HP still here? Let me know because, well, I'm going to put you next. That's what I'm going to do. Then I'm going to go and see Love Shine and MZ. You had a nice weekend, Elaine? Kai, have yourself a lovely day, my beautiful, okay? Okay, well, let me go and see. I'm gonna go with High Priestess, and I'm gonna put a bit of a timestamp at 10:40, just in case you're not here. Oh no, High Priestess, I'm so sorry, sweetie. That is not okay. No, 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 no. That is not okay. All right, I'm gonna go and see this, okay? Okay. Oh, let's go and see sweet one. Okay, let's go over here. Unfinished lessons, self-doubt. Pause, kind of surrendering and letting go. And I'm getting perseverance with a lot of boundaries. What I'm actually going to say over here is, even though he did what he did and he said what he said, I feel two different things. I feel like into a certain way, I feel like he was trying to explain perhaps the type of relationship that you have, or why, you know, you guys don't communicate, or, you know, something of the such. So there was somewhat of an explanation of a situation that seemed to be there. I don't believe that he was doing it for gossip. What I truly, truly feel the main reason being over here. Hello, beautiful Wit. Nice to see you, love. I'll be with you shortly, okay? It is nice to see you. Don't post your question right away, my love. Just give me a few moments, please. I feel like he was actually feeling kind of overwhelmed. I feel like he's overwhelmed by the situation. I feel like he's a little bit conflicted about the situation and how it kind of involves both you guys, and sometimes it switches around maybe the dynamics and everything of the such. So I feel like there's a certain sense of feeling overwhelmed, but mainly what I'm going to have to say is I feel like there's a lack of boundaries. I don't feel like he did it in order, like I said, to start gossip and to create any problems or anything like that. I just feel as though he talks maybe a little bit too much. He decided that he would talk. He shared personal information without considering in any kind of a way boundaries or the privacies of you and him, so anybody who would really be involved. And I feel like he has not. Honestly, I do not feel, and it's entirely his fault, that he did not consider how sharing that information could actually affect you, how it could affect the professional environment. He did not think about it. I don't believe that he wanted to create any problems, but he didn't think about it, and he just went off and babbled off, if you will. That's what I'm getting, my sweet love. And I am sorry, because, you know, once it is done, we can't really do anything in return now, can we? Yeah. It is lovely to see you, my beautiful Elaine. I'm glad that you're doing good, sweetie. Thank you, my beautiful Lavone. Also, I've got you onto the list, and once and I'll update the list for you in just a few moments. Okay, my love? So yeah, this is what I'm going to say towards this. Okay, sweetie? I do not feel as though it is something that he did purposely, but I feel as though he overwent his boundaries, said a little bit too much when he shouldn't have said it, didn't necessarily realize what he was saying, and maybe that the word would kind of go along but now what has been done has been done. Will it remain? We don't really have a choice. Will it really create any problems? I don't believe so, but it could be important, you know, maybe, I mean, it's already out, but it could be important for you to maybe ask him to not say anything more about it. Yeah. Let me give you an angel message, sweetie. I'm sorry, my love. Hold on. Let's go over here. Okay. Alrighty. Thank you, everybody, for waiting, by the way. Limitless potential for you. 0000. This is a reminder that anything can be accomplished if you dream of it. There's no reason that it cannot be reality. If something is into your possession at this very moment, or if it is not, you must know that it is available to you. So try to remain calm. What is meant to be yours will be yours and will not let you by. Love Shine. Tom got away from you. Tom, what do you mean Tom got away from you? What are you talking about, Love Shine? All right. I'm going to go and see. Okay, Tom got away from you. I'm like, who's Tom? Why don't I know Tom? Where's he coming from? Okay. I thought somebody was spying onto you. Okay, so I'm coming to see you, Love Shine. I was wondering where you're at. I'm coming to see you at this moment. So the list is Love Shine. I'm going to go and see Wit. Then I'm going to go and see MZ, followed out by Yvonne. So Love Shine, Wit, MZ, and Yvonne. Wit, if you do want to post your... I know, Love Shine. If you do want to post your question, you can. You're going to be on up next, all right? So here we go for Love Shine at 17 minutes. And let's go forward with it. So just 1 second. My texting sucks too. Honestly, it does. Okay, so. I know. All right, let's go see M with Amy Sun Up Until Sleep. And I completely understand what you were talking about into the email, by the way. It's really just the fact that, like you say, you make yourself available. You're always there. Everything is always possible with you. Yeah, he has a lot of boundaries. He has a lot of blockages. He has a lot of like obstacles along the way. As much as he tries not to have those obstacles, as much as he tries to make things better and not have them and everything and such, it becomes actually really, really quite difficult. So I get it, sweetie. Thank you, my dear Watson. I know you're busy on both sides, my love. Yeah. All right. So let's go and see M with Amy Sun Up Until Sleep. Honestly, we can see him kind of, his barriers are way down, sweetie. Like, he's got nothing up at this moment. Nothing. He is just letting things go with the flow. He's moving towards you more and more and more and more as he possibly can. And you've noticed it yourself. You've been seeing him more. He's been making modifications. He's been trying to find those times to see you into those moments where we can't always necessarily, where we feel like it's a little bit more complicated. He's always finding that route. Always, always, always. And this is his energy. He is going to continue to do that. So I feel like he's happy that his boundaries are down, that he's letting things open on through, and that you guys ultimately over here don't have as many challenges, because it allows him to move on through with his thoughts, with his ideas, with his love, with his movement. And I feel like everything he does it like fairly quickly towards you. So his energy towards you is a continuous, I love you, I want to see you, I want to spend more time with you, over and over. So you're very strong into his energy, but you bring a lot of happiness into his life today. So that's what I'm getting towards that. Thank you, Wit, for posting, my love. I don't like the fact there's a crying emoticon at the bottom, but I'm going to go and see what that's about, sweetie pie. If anybody is new, by the way, don't forget to click the like and subscribe to have a chance to win a free reading. Now, M's thoughts and his thoughts on Amy, on him telling you about going on to town. Okay, let me reread this. So you said the thoughts and his thoughts. Okay. Okay. So, the fact that he's telling you that he's going to continue to go out of town over and over and over. He doesn't have a choice into the matter. He's not alone to decide all this. Like, if he was this bachelor, you know, and he had his own things going and he could decide everything, it would be different. But it's not the case. So he kind of has to go with the family. He has to follow on through and everything as such. So I'm basically going to say over here for you that this is the way that it goes. There's nothing really that he can change. So I don't ultimately feel that that he himself, I don't feel like he feels bad about it, and he doesn't. You see, you've got both sides of the corner here. You've got him who is straight up into the middle of the reading, who is saying, this is the way that it is. We don't really have a choice. This is how we're moving on forward, and so on. But then we also have the anxiety that is coming from you. So we've got you on one side and we've got him onto the other. You're feeling anxious. He knows that you're feeling anxious. He knows that you're stressed. He knows that you don't like this, but we're kind of following on through anyways, right? Oh, Wit. Oh, don't be sorry, sweetie pie. No, Wit. I mentioned a little sad face, but I don't know what you wrote, sweetie. I'm going to go and read it. Don't ever, ever, ever be sorry, my love. And getting over here also, you know, I'm getting him being into a place where he's not sad. He's not sad about it. You're kind of sad. You're kind of lost. You're kind of upset. You're kind of anxious. You've got like just this cauldron full of emotions that are bubbling on through to the surface. As onto his side, it is what it is, and that's it. So let's just enjoy the time that we have together. So he knows that you're stressed about it, but it's not creating any problems for him. Yeah. So thoughts in general, like where his energy is this month, right? Let's go and see. Anybody who is into the shorts feed, yes, if you're new or not, changes nothing. You can definitely send a super chat. You can pass through PayPal if you want to. They're not mini readings. They're actually questions that we answer. But yes, to answer everybody, I think, into the shorts feed at this moment. Okay. Let me continue on over here. So, thoughts in general, where his energy this month. Yeah. Where's it going to be? Let's go and figure that out. Yeah, that was interesting, wasn't it? I was just going to do that once, and I was pondering upon it. And I thought, hey, I'm going to let Hanson do it. I'm going to let him decide what he's up to. Okay, so thoughts in general. Thank you, everybody, for your beautiful patience. By the way, we'll be with every single one of you in just a few moments. Wit is up next. Then I'm going to go and see MZ, followed out by Yvonne for the moment, and I'll give out the new list in just a few seconds. So, all right, my love. Getting over here, yeah. As for his thoughts in general, where his energy is this month, everything of the such, he's going to be busy with work. There's no doubt about it. But I feel like his energy is a little bit onto the sideline for work. I feel like he's a little bit actually kind of saddened by it. It's like things are not necessarily going the way that he wants, or maybe he's not generating the income that he would like, but at the same time, he's not there all that often. So I completely get that he would not necessarily be generating, you know, that type of an income. Getting over here also that you're just going to feel like, honestly, he's going to be there for you. He will, but maybe a little bit less into the following weeks. Okay. Into the following weeks, I feel as though his energy is very, very strong towards everything that he is doing, but I feel like he can't be everywhere at the very same time. So he's just going to have to select every once in a while. You're still going to be able to see him, but it might just be like shorter times. Thank you, my beautiful Lady A, Sweetie Pie. I'll be with you shortly also, my love. If anybody needs to step out or they're not going to stick around for their reading, let us know, so we'll automatically leave you a timestamp. Otherwise, we always mention your name before it's your turn to make sure that you're there, okay? And let's go and do some tarot from Let's go do some tarot from and let me go right back in over here. Let me, hold on, let me just do this like that. Okay, perfect. Where's Sean and Diane tonight? I don't know. Let me go back over here. Oh, there you go. Tea Clean, sweetie. Nice to see you, my love. How are you feeling, beautiful? So you can finally, yay! Good for you, Tea Clean. Good for you, sweetie. There's Sean. There's Diane. It's my fault. I was not into the live. Nice to see you guys. I love Sean. You have questions that are coming on through. Can I see what his thoughts and feelings say about going on this vacation? Yes, I can. Yes. The beach again, love Sean. You are leaving to the beach again? And that's it, right? Okay, so about going on this vacation. I'm getting over here our temperance, needing to balance things out, but being okay with the situation. I feel like he's on top of the situation altogether. He is going to be missing, though. We do have a devil coming on through. If he could be a little bit more there for you, if he could be a little bit more possessive, if he could hold on to you, if he could have, you know, his fantasies still, you know, that would be perfect. So I'm actually going to say I feel like he's okay with the whole vacation thing. But there's no doubt about it. He's absorbed it. It's fine. It's not a problem because he knows very well his position into your life. He knows that he's not going to be losing it. He knows that you're not going to go and cheat and he's not going to go and cheat onto somebody else neither. So it's really just a question of balancing things out. This is where you guys are at this moment, into a moment where there's a lot of changes, a lot of vacations, but it doesn't take away our desire. It doesn't take away our passion, our wants, our sexual desires for you. So I'm going to say he's okay with it, my love. He's okay. It is what it is. That's it. He's not creating any problems or anything of the such. Yeah. Oh, you're such a sweetie pie. You got what? 90% showers weather? Oh my God, Sean. We had torrential rains over here. Montreal flooded this weekend. Today was like kind of chilly. I even like put down the heat on my pool, but for the rest of the week it's supposed to be nice and hot. So I get you, Sean. I get you, my love. I went out today with a sweater, my dear gosh. Let me give you some messages, sweetie, coming from him, coming from tarot. How was your weekend, Sean, and how was your weekend, beautiful Diane? Oh, Tea Clean, I get you. Two different type of housekeepers, right? Mm-hmm. One cleans, the other doesn't. Hey, I'm just saying. And the last one you went on to was cold and raining, right? It's still a pity that you have to go back out with him and the sister. I mean, they go to bed really, really early. Nothing happens. Nothing. Hi, my beautiful Elaine, sweetie, you're back. Yeah, like you just never really actually have a good vacation every time you go. So let me give you the tarot from M to begin with. I am getting over here the devil. So we're still talking passion. We're talking about putting the effort into the relationship, and he knows that you're not happy at this moment. He knows that you're not happy. He knows that you want to be able to see him a little bit more. But that being said, he wants you to know that he's just as passionate about you. May he see you more or not, or may he go on any type of vacation. He does love you, and nothing is going to change for that. You hold his beautiful heart over here with our King of Cups, my sweet love. As for what, it appears long. It's not so bad. It is what it is, Elaine. It is Monday. Mondays are busy. I know it sucks. I know it does. Okay, so you were talking about the vacation that he's going on in November with just his family and for his birthday. Honestly, Queen of Cups, he has to. Like, I feel like if he didn't have to, then he wouldn't, because I see over here that he's tired. I see that she is demanding this. She wants this, and he just kind of has to follow on through. So I'm going to say it is what it is. For his birthday and everything of the such, he has no choice but to kind of follow over here with the queen. If he says anything, he's going to end up getting himself into trouble. So if he didn't have to go, he would not go. It's not, you know, something that he's super excited about, but I feel as though she's kind of preparing everything and has already prepared things, and they don't really have a choice. So yeah. See you later, beautiful Elaine. Sean, you say your weekend was beautiful, but some of the games you play, yes, they get you angry. When they get you angry, you got to stop playing, sweetie. All right, I'm going to go and see our beautiful wit. What's happening with my beautiful wit? And then I'm going to go and see MZ, followed out by Yvonne, Lady A, and T Clean. And I'm going to go and make sure that nothing is popping on through that I have missed. Beautiful wit, I'm coming to see you, sweetie. And MZ is surprisingly not here yet. So just give me a moment, my love. I just want to go and make sure that I'm not missing anything onto the shorts feeds. And I'm going to come on over. So just one moment. That is all good. Okie dokie. On a completely different note, as I'm doing this, Halloween things have been coming out more and more and more. I went to buy some Halloween candy with my kids today. Why? Just because I saw that they were out when they were gone at their dad's this weekend. And so we went and purchased that. And of course, my little girl had to purchase some more ghoulish kind of skeletons for outside of our house. So I guess I started once again decorating for Halloween. Although no, I bought them. They're into the garage at this moment, but they're not outside. But we did agree that we were going to make a Halloween Christmas, a Halloween tree, like a Halloween Christmas tree, but a Halloween tree. Yeah, I've been wanting to make one of those for years. And now that Evil D is no longer here, we can do it. Hi, Sierra. Nice to see you, sweetie. Since you couldn't do it via Super Chat. Well, that's all good. I prefer PayPal. I got you, Sarah. How are you doing, my love? I do have a little bit of a list. So I'm probably going to be with you in about, I'm going to say probably about 30 minutes. So I'll definitely leave you a timestamp, or if you want to come back in about 30 minutes, my beautiful Sierra love. So everything is up to par. I've got everything that I need over here. That is all good. Let me go and see what's happening with my beautiful wit. Oh, no, I know. Okie dokie. You think so? Oh, it's true. Yeah, Evil D is no longer here. We can do what we want. Okay, so let me just go on down over here and see our beautiful wit. What is happening, my love? Let me go and read, and I'm going to guess that you're here, but I didn't necessarily see that you're here, so I'm going to put somewhat of a timestamp just in case, because I would hate for you to miss your reading. Hold on, I've got a million tabs open. I just got to find the right one. I know it is, Watson. It's not that far, sweetie. It's not that far. Oh my God, it's not. Okay, so what is popping through? Let's go over here. In this current moment, okay. What are his feelings for you, right? You don't know. The retrograde is definitely retrograding. It sucks with, oh my God, since the new moon, like things have been chaotic, like all over the place for a lot of people anyways that I know. I'll include myself into it. It's been absolutely chaotic. But he's been saying that he can't do it, right? That it's not going to be happening. And don't talk to him at this moment. Okay, my love. We're going to go and see how he's feeling and what's happening with this, okay? Here we go. Okay, and you are here. Is Halloween one of my favorite holidays? My favorite holidays of all times, my beautiful wit, is Christmas. Always has been. I love Christmas. I start preparing for it quite early. My mom, same way. To give you an example, well, I decorate I'm no Chevy Chase, okay, by any extent, but I do have, I have 3 kids. They all have their own Christmas tree. I got a Christmas tree outside. I've got a lot of trees going on. And I do everything. My kids are still young, so I still do like the elves who do tricks every single night, and I do the Santa Claus trails, and I do the reindeer and Santa Claus who brings Christmas pajamas at the beginning of the season. Yeah, I'm into the whole thing. I would say Halloween is next. Yeah, so I like holidays to begin with, sweetie. I celebrate pretty much all of them. May it be Valentine's Day, with lover or not, whatever. It changes nothing. I like them all. But Christmas would be my number 1, followed out by Halloween. All right, so let's go and see what's happening over here. Oh, sweetie pie, Lilith is not with us today, my beautiful Carrie. Nice to see you, love. Hi, Julie. There you go. Nice to see you. You're going to be on up next, my beautiful Julie. I was wondering where you're at. So, yeah. Red Roses. It's $5 for a donation, sweetie, where you can ask a question, my love. Okay. Yeah, Lilith is not with us today. She is resting on up is what she is doing. So she'll be here tomorrow, my loves. Okay, so let's go and see. My beautiful Julie, you're going to be on up next, sweetie. All right. You're definitely into a place at this moment where you've got some milestones going on, sweetie. You do. Thank you so very much, my love. You're very, very kind, sweetie. I would actually say that I'm very lucky to have them. Yes, they're my little angels. So yeah, I'm getting over here the dubious kind of millstone. Seriously, milestone. It's like you're on this shaky foundation where you don't know what to do. You don't know how to move on forward. And it sucks because you want to move on forward because you know what you want and you know what you desire. But at the very same time, he is caught into a place where he is looking for himself. He is looking for... it's like he's not looking for different women. I don't want to say that. He's just looking for himself. He's looking for different experiences. And I feel like he doesn't want to bind himself or constrict himself and hold himself into a place. And I can see that with this card who's right over here. So we're into a place where we're not, thank you, my beautiful Red Roses, sweetie pie. Don't post your question right away, okay, Red Roses? Just give me a few moments, my love, please. And thank you for your donation, love. He's into a place where he wants to have an accomplishment but doesn't know where to go and get it and is not quite ready to go and get it. Now, what do we do when we're not ready to go and do something? We kind of put things on pause. Now, he knows very, very well that if he tells you, oh, I love you and I care for you and I do want to be with you, but I'm just not ready, that's going to create some problems. You're going to want more things or you'll stick around. I don't feel like he wants to torture you in any way. I don't feel like he wants to bind you into anything since he is not ready to necessarily give anything out, which does not mean that he doesn't love you and doesn't care for you and he doesn't see you guys being together into the future at some point. It just means that he is not ready to offer that at this moment. He wants to be into a place where he's somewhat free because at this moment into his life, he is feeling insecure. He's feeling like nothing is completely all that clear. And what do you do when nothing is really clear? You try to navigate as best as you can and you try to take away the different obstacles that kind of come into the way or whatever makes your life more complicated. And I know we can argue upon the fact that love is complicated or not. Into my world, I'll say yes, love is complicated, but it's worth it. So I would say love would not be an obstacle into my way. I would work towards it and try to make things better, right? You can, Carrie. Why is that, sweetie? But you can. Go ahead with it, my love. So yeah. This is what I'm seeing over here. As we kind of move on forward, we try to push away. We try to push away what is not good for us, so only we remain. So we end up being a little bit like a hermit. As we end up into that hermit position, what happens is, yeah, we can find ourselves, but we also lose ourselves. He's going to end up losing himself a little bit within this. He's going to end up feeling like he is lonely, like he is sad, and that he pushed away the people that he loved so very much. And that's where he's actually going to probably end up coming on back closer to you. It's into those very moments there, my sweet love. Hey, hello, my beautiful Jasmine. Nice to see you, sweetie. So this is what I'm going to say towards you over here, love. He's into a place where, yes, it's a little bit one-sided at this moment because he can't give you what it is that you want. It's not because he doesn't want to, but he's unable to do it. So he needs to balance things out. The only way for him to balance things out is by taking everything out that would be extra into his life. So it's about him. It's about work. It's about moving on forward. It's about nothing else. So I feel like at this moment, he does not want to hold you back because of the love, because if he did not truly love you, did not truly care, he would not necessarily say to you, you know what, this is not going to be possible, so on, just move on forward, right? Sometimes, you know, like the song says, if you truly love somebody, let them go. This is a little bit the case. If you love somebody, let them go, because he can't offer to you what it is that you want at this moment. So you're stuck into a position at this moment. Honestly, I mean, what do you do? Oh, geez, Louise, hold on. What do you do with this is what I'm going to go and see. Give me a second. Because at this moment, you're stuck into a place where, what do? You've got somebody who is telling you that they can't give themselves to you and that you should walk away and do something else. Yet your heart is saying, stick around because I love you and I want to be with you. It puts you into a very, very difficult place where you kind of feel like there's failure, like there's a regret and there's like some sadness, and you don't want to be into that, right? Oh, my beautiful Wit. Wit, please do me a favor, and either tonight, when you're done with this reading, send me an email. Just say what you want to say. If you want to write to me something that you want to say to him, you can say it to me. Or if you just want to talk to me about it, and I'll reply to you back, sweetie, I promise you. With all my heart and all my soul, I will always reply. So just liberate it. It'll make you feel better, okay? And you'll get back an email from me, I promise you. So what I can see over here is that we're into a place where, what do? You don't have what you want, right? Eventually it is something that could be coming your way, but what do you want at this moment? You want happiness. You don't want to stay into this eternal sadness and feeling kind of lost, right? So what I'm going to say for the moment, probably the best thing for you to do is to remain somewhat friends. To say, okay, you know what? I'm here for you. Keep the communication open, but say, I completely understand, and I'm going to let you do your thing, and I'll do my own thing, but I still would like to remain friends with you. Stay into the friendship zone so you can continue to have that liaison and those reaching on out. That will make more sense. It will make it easier for him to actually open on up towards you. And if you do that and you're able to do that together and you're able to keep a little bit of that good friendship for maybe 2 or 3 months, hopefully he'll be able to balance things out and you'll actually be able to get that, you know, happy ending that you would like to have, because the love is there, the desire is there, but there's too many things happening. He can't allow himself into a loving relationship if he doesn't love himself and doesn't care for himself first. And so right now he's actually prioritizing himself above love. So Spirit seems to be saying remain friends if you can, so the connection stays open, but let him do his things and don't push anything. You'll see, if you don't push anything and you keep contact, he'll end up coming on back, sweetie pie. Okay? Let me finish on up with some messages coming from him, okay? Let's do that, sweetie. Hold on. Thank you for your list, my dear Juanson, by the way. Thank you so very much, my sweet love. And you are so behaving tonight. You are. I don't know why when I said you're so behaving, it just kind of reminded me of an Austin Powers thing. Why? I don't know. Let me go and get you some messages, okay? Here we go. Up next, by the way, is MZ. MZ, are you still around? Here we go. So we don't need the timestamp for wit because you are here, sweetie. So we are good. So MZ followed out by Yvonne, Lady A, T Clean, Sierra, Red Roses, and Jasmine. Thank you so very much, my beautiful Julie. All right. I know that I have messed absolutely everything up, but I do want you. It's my fault. Sometimes I kind of actually blame you upon it. I wonder if you'll actually be happy without me. I want you to know that I am so very attracted to you. So my beautiful wit, my offer to write to me is open forever. All right? If you want to, I'm there. If you don't, that's okay too. But know that you are loved, but know that you are deserving of happiness. But this connection is important, but you must put it on pause at this moment, because if you continue, if you push through, you will push him more away. You're better to stay into the position that you're in and gain within time than to go backwards and lose altogether. Alrighty? Yeah. I'm sending you much love, my beautiful wit, okay? Mwah. Much love sent out to you, sweetie. By the way, crying heals the soul, sweetie. It's good to do every once in a while. Let's go see our beautiful MZ. Here we go. I want to say to our beautiful Jasmine. So Jasmine, my beautiful sweet love, I'm going to be with you in about 30 minutes. So if you want to leave and come on back, you can definitely do that. So you don't necessarily, just wait upon us. And then you're going to become very, very stunk on. You're going to end up falling asleep. So if you want to come back in about 30 minutes, you definitely can, or you can stick around with us too, sweet one. MZ, let's go and see my beautiful wit. I'm sending you much love, sweetie. Don't give up, my love. Okay, so hold on. Let me go and see for MZ. Okay. Hold on, my love. I'm just logging back into PayPal. No timestamp needed over here. Okie dokie. And let me make sure we've got everybody. We also have our beautiful Mimi. I've got Mimi onto the list after Jasmine. And I've got you once over here. Perfect. So we're just going to add on through my dear Juanson Mimi after Jasmine. Yeah, you see, that's what I was saying, my beautiful MC. I feel like there's a lot of things that are kind of being moved along within you, within your life, within time that goes on by. There's a lot of energy. There's a lot of energy that has been somewhat kind of dormant. And it's kind of resurfacing at this moment. And this is what is actually, giving what's happening at this moment towards you when you go to bed at night and stuff of the such. And it's okay. But honestly, if I were you, it's okay because it means that you're processing and you're kind of working on through it. But it also means that there's a lot of fear, that there's still a lot that is there that needs to be navigated through. I know that you do go and consult about this, or anyways, about many things, but I would definitely go and consult a little bit and see what you can do towards that, okay? I feel like it could be something good and important for you, sweetie. It will anyways help you figure things out. Okay. And what did... Oh, okay. Well, let me go and see. Okay, that's actually your first question. Okay, let's go and see that. I was bibble babbling, but I didn't realize that your first question was actually about that. Okay. So why did we actually appear on through? What happened with that? Okay. It's a departure. I feel like what was actually happening into your dream was a letting go. And I'm not going to say that it's a complete letting go. I feel like it's a letting go that's going to be happening into a different type of steps. This is one of them. I feel like it's probably going to happen again. a couple times. I'm not going to say the amount of times because I don't want it to be stuck into your mind, and I don't want you to hold on to it and kind of expect it, and I don't want it to appear because you're kind of expecting it. So I'm not going to say how many times more that it is going to be happening, but it will be happening a couple times more. And then I kind of feel like we're going to be able to close the book onto that. So it's about leaving that situation altogether. It's almost like if what has happened, and I get it, what has happened with the actual ending of that person, okay? Because I don't want to say too much. Whatever ended up happening to this person and the way that things ended has created like some type of conflicts within you a little bit. And I feel like that's difficult to manage on through. I don't feel like you've actually realized it all that much, but I feel like you actually have a lot within you, into the depthness of your soul, some type of guilt that is there. Not that you have done anything, but there's some type of guilt. Either it's a guilt that is coming from you, or it's a guilt that's coming from his family altogether. Something they have said at some point in time, or they have made you feel into a certain kind of a way that has kind of just remained within you, and that needs to exit, that needs to go away. There was nothing else into it. It's really just your body demanding to release, demanding to let go, to move on forward, because you're into a different place now at this moment. That is just, it is a fear that is anchored into something of the past, onto letting go, but truly letting go. I know that you've let go in many different ways, but there's still a little something that is there. So you need to be really, really courageous into it, and really just move on forward with it. The more you acknowledge what you are feeling within you, what is really, really deep down, the more you're going to be able to release this. It's almost like if you feel somewhat a little bit guilty for either not being there for this person completely, like if you could have modified or changed things in some kind of a way. And it's almost like into another way, almost like if you feel that somebody feels like you're kind of responsible. You're not responsible for it, but you know what I mean? There's something with that. Yeah, that's it, right? So I'm going to say the main message over here is a need to let go. It's a definite need to let go, my sweetie pie. It's you letting go. It's you, my love. It's not him. Yes, it's you. It's not him. There you go. That's it, my beautiful Julie. Because the letter that was left, and I don't want to get into it all that much because I don't want anybody else to really know, but the letter that was left, right? And the messages that was through it, the fact that this person still loved you, the fact that you did not necessarily know about it, the fact that there was somewhat of some guilt that is, I feel like that's kind of buried within you, and you need to release that. Oh, he's released it. He's gone. He's at peace. He's all good, sweetie pie. This has nothing to do with him. This has to do about you feeling guilty about something that somebody has said, or you perhaps feeling like you still have some guilt because of what other people have said. That's it, right? I know. Thank you so very much, my beautiful Carrie, sweetie. You can post your questions whenever you're ready, Carrie. I still have a few people onto the list before you, but I mean, you can send them on out with a row of hearts, my sweet love. I'll be with you, sweetie. Yeah. So just really, you know what could be really, really nice, Julie? And you do it if you want to. If you don't want to, don't do it. But if you could actually write a letter. Write a letter. I would actually write two of them. I would write one letter to say goodbye to this person altogether. Okay. And once you're done reading it, I would light up a candle, do a little bit of a ceremony. I would read it, and I would release all the guilt of, if I was there for you, if I was not enough there for you, whatever, release it. And then I want you to just rid of that paper altogether, and that's it. And I almost feel like you need to send a letter on out, if that is necessary for you, to the family. If you don't want to do it to the family, like to the mom, you can do it for yourself. Like if you were sending it to her, even though you don't send it to her, and you just burn that and let that go out into the wind. because there's a release that is there, but there's one that comes from you, but there's another one that is coming from you, but you're feeling a guilt coming from like the mom, from the family. And I need you to release that. And the only way for you to do it is by expressing it. You can do it by a letter that you send her. You can do it by a letter that you're going to read on out, like if you're reading it to her, and you just burn it and let it go with the wind. Yeah. All right. If you need any help with that, let me know. Okay. Just let me know, sweetie. Let me just go on back over here. By the way, up next is Yvonne. So I need to know if our beautiful Yvonne is with us. Yvonne, please let me know. Lady A, you are also going to be coming on up, sweetie. So Yvonne and Lady A. Lady A, I already have your questions. I just want to know if you're here, sweetie pie. So Yvonne, Lady A, and T Clean are the following readings. Let me continue over here with you, sweet one. Okay, so let's go see the feelings that we got for you. Mike's feelings for you. Ah, you gotta love it. First card coming on through is hope. It's a star. It's a star. The star is about what you want, you can have. Well, it's not what you want, you can have. The star is about thinking and wondering and everything of this such. It's about hopes and promises and faith and rejuvenation and rebuilding, and it's healing and it's clarity and it's all the beautiful things that go along with it. Sweetie pie, how is he actually feeling about you today? Very hopeful. You guys are rebuilding this connection like you never have into the past. So I'm also going to have to say that we're actually kind of planning on setting up. He hasn't done it. He hasn't asked yet, but he's thinking about actually asking you out onto a date. Thank you, my beautiful Lady A, for letting me know that you're here, and thank you for asking, Kwanzaa. The tower coming on through telling me that changes will be happening. Changes, big changes are going to be happening. Again, beautiful hope. My sweet love, he is very, very hopeful towards your relationship, towards the way that you feel towards him, your wants, your desires. He's feeling like loved and cared for and want and cherished. And I love that. It's a beautiful way to start a day. About the relationship, let's go see the relationship. Yeah, not as much spicy, right? That's okay. You don't want to have spicy all the time. If you have spicy all the time, whoa, you end up losing the spices. Yeah, if you eat too much spiciness, you don't taste the spice anymore. You have to add more and more. It's got to be deeper every single time. You got to be careful with that. So here we go. And Watson, I know I could almost put myself into box for saying all that, but hey, I'm being very, very nice, sweet, and clear and non-complicated. So, as for the relationship, getting over here our Chariot, we're still not into the phase of let's go, let's make things happen, but we're into the phase of hoping, wanting, thinking, manifesting, and wanting things to be happening. We're into a place within the relationship that we believe that you love him. Well, he believes that you love him. And well, you know that you do love him. So we're looking towards a partnership. We're looking towards the connection. The connection is very, very strong. I feel like when he is with you, he just kind of feels, it's almost like lightning is kind of is coming on forward to just kind of strike him. It's like Zeus is right behind him. He feels strong. He feels powerful when he thinks about the relationship. He feels like you guys, I'm not going to say a power couple in that kind of way, but you guys can affront and do anything together. He feels very, very strong, very, very confident about the future of this relationship and what you guys can both bring to the connection together. Yes. What's going on? Shall you do something? No, you need to let it go. Because if you do send something out, what's going to happen? Oh, he'll say, ooh, wow, or beautiful, or nice, or ooh, so sexy, or something to such, right? But we don't want ooh, sexy, nice, beautiful. No, we don't. It's nice to hear. Yeah, But, I mean, we want spicy back. So, well, for the moment, what I'm going to say, I'm going to take out the cards, but I'm going to say let things go. Just let things go. But, I will say something else, but let's just go see. Yes, for the moment, let's just let the happiness kind of go on through. Let's just not add necessarily any spiciness. Because we don't want to push anybody back, and we definitely don't want to be into a place where it's all about the socks, right? But we do want to have some movement, and we do want to have some changes, but we want him to be doing the changes. I'm going to say, you know what? Let's leave him a little bit more time. We know he's looking towards a relationship. Thank you, my beautiful Carrie, for the Rose of Hearts. We know that he is looking towards a future. We do, all right? Now, this is what I'm going to say. Let's leave him, let's say 7 days or so. Wait, let me go see. I was going to say 7 to 10 days, but I think that's going to bring us at full moon August. When is the full moon? That's pretty much then, I believe. Let me go see. August 19th. Okay, that's it. 7 to 10 days. Perfect. Let's leave him to the full moon. If by the full moon, there has been no spiciness, there has been nothing, muy caliente, and then I'm going to say, let's make a little bit of a game of this muy caliente. Okay, so if nothing happens from here to full moon, we're going to let the full moon go by. We're going to do our manifestations. We'll do what we have to. And then it could be a little bit of a time to play a little bit of a game. So it's not just I send you. Let me put it this way. I'm seeing into my mind something that he would be like a puzzle. So you send him one picture that could be a little bit revealing, but not too much. And he's got to do the same thing in return, especially if he wants to receive the rest of the puzzle. So play it as a puzzle, one step at a time. He will send you puzzles, you will receive, and it goes both ways. That will be fun, it will be entertaining, and you'll be sure that he's going to be joining on into the fun. And I'm going to give you some messages. Now let me go back into the live because I was into your questions. I know. That's it. I know you'd love to be a power couple together. So here we go. So if by here from the full moon, nothing necessarily happens into the spiciness, then it's going to be time to play. Let's call it the spicy puzzle. All right. A spicy puzzle will definitely be in order. Let me go and give you some messages. Yvonne and Lady A. Yvonne, are you here? Because I do not see that you are here, but I will leave you a timestamp. And this deck is running away from me tonight. Every time I take it, it slips away. Alrighty. So what do we have into the messages? Tomorrow, by the way, same time, same place, okay? It's only onto the Wednesday that we are at 6 p.m. So tomorrow, same place, same time, we shall be here with the whole team. So getting our 6 of Cups, getting our Page of Wands, and getting our Tower, but reverse, so it's all good, sweetie. It's all good. All right. Oh, we got our King. We got our King of Cups. Love it. So here we go. We're thinking about the time when we were together last time, okay? Not months, not years. No, the last time you guys spent some time together, not too long ago. We're thinking about it. We're a little bit nostalgic. We're wanting to move on forward with it. We're really, really, really quite impatient to spend that time with you again. But we are afraid of changes. Oh, that darn word, afraid, right? But we are slowly going back in to our King of Cups. He is slowly transforming into the man and into the king that you want to have into your life. My beautiful love, let me know if there's anything else I can do for you, sweetie. Sending you so much love, sweet one. Let me go and see our beautiful Yvonne. Yvonne is going to be at 103, and Lady A is next, followed up by T Clean and Sierra. He is brave, and he does have this. He does have this. I'm going to continue on the list right after, okay? Alrighty. I've got you, Julie, and I'm going to send you a whole bunch of... And hi, Brittany, by the way. Nice to see you, love. A whole bunch of hearts to you and to your beautiful relationship, sweetie. We've got this. We're moving on forward. Yvonne. How to avoid or reject other people's demons. Oh, Yvonne, I'm not too sure what you're talking about. Are you talking about demons that are coming like actual demons, like bad spirits and everything of the such? Or are you talking about shadow sides of people? I would love if you were here because it would actually help me answer you into a better kind of a way. But let me go and take out some cards. Let me know if you are here, okay? Thank you, Watson, for your list, sweetie. After Mimi, we also have our beautiful Carrie, my dear Juanson, but you don't, I have her onto my list, so it's all good. All right, my beautiful Yvonne, are you talking about actual demons, like how to remove spirits or demons from someone? Okay, that you've been, okay, I got you. Yeah, that's transferred. That's transferred on out, sweetie pie. Yeah, during physical or intercourse, everything of the such. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Okay. Hold on. Okay. So what you really actually want to know is how to cleanse yourself from that energy from somebody that you've been like maybe intimate with into a closer kind of a way. Water, but I know that you've used water because I know you've washed yourself. That's absolutely it. Other than that, I'm actually going to have to say over here, I feel like you should do a little bit like of, I feel like you should cleanse. You should definitely cleanse your bedroom altogether. All right. So try airing things out. Try burning some incense into your bedroom. Be sure to remove anything that, or to cleanse anything that might have been touched or used in any kind of a way. Spraying essential oil is very, very good also into your home to remove that type of an energy. So that's what I'm going to say with that. Protect your house with crystals at the very same time. But honestly, how do you actually get rid of that into your own self? The problem is that the energy remains. Once the fluids or whatever, and I know it sounds, I'm trying to be as YouTube friendly as I can. The energy is there. It is transferred from one to the other. And it shall remain there. Let me ask you, are you still in contact with this person or no longer in contact with this person? Because if you're no longer connected with this person and you no longer speak with them, you no longer date them, they're no longer into your life, then you can definitely do a cord cutting to come and remove all of that. Okay. That's a definite yes altogether. But if you're still in contact with this person, and you don't want any, okay, but are you still in contact with this person with whom that you want to rid the energy from? Because honestly, you would be talking more about a spirit attachment removal, how to remove really just a bad spirit, yeah, into your life altogether. And that would mostly be done with spells. I can do it for you, no problem about it. I do use white, it is white witchcraft, but I can definitely do it for you. Other than that, I'm really just going to have to say that you have to distance yourself. You have to do the cord cutting. You have to cleanse and you have to restore balance into your life as much as you possibly can. It's the best thing that you can do. So you already meditate, so you're already into a certain amount of balance. If you have not already cleansed your house, so wash things, like I said, orange essential oil is very nice, very good. Make sure that you sage, make sure that you say a beautiful prayer, and I'm going to say cut this person out of your life altogether, and you should rid that energy altogether. So if there was any type of energy, it should actually be reversed, or not reversed, but just, I'm going to say forgotten or deleted, if you will. Oh, my beautiful. Well, thank you so very much, Anna. You're such a sweetie pie. I'm sorry I was elsewhere, sweetie. Is your question over there, my sweetie pie? Let me just go see if your question is there. And if it is perfect. If it is not, either you can post it right away, and I'll leave you a timestamp, or you wait until your turn so I can do your reading then. But let me just go and see. Usually you leave your question. You know, your question is not there. Do you want to come back in about 30 minutes, or do you want to post it right away and I'll leave you a timestamp? It's entirely up to you. But I do have an approximate 30-minute wait at this moment, my love. Let you post? Okay. So you post it. Come back in about 30 minutes if you want to. And then you'll get it live. Otherwise, you'll have a timestamp. Take your time, sweetie pie. Thank you so very much, my love. Hello, Zainab. Nice to see you, sweetie. Thank you so very much, love. I'll be with you. I'll leave you a timestamp. Otherwise, I'll be with you in about 35 minutes, sweetie, okay? Mondays are big days. They're busy days. We were not here until the weekend. And he's been sending you messages. No, you have to block him altogether, Yvonne. You have to block him. You can't keep that energy around you in any kind of a way, okay? You have to block. If you feel like something is bad, if you feel like something has got bad energy, somebody has bad energy, by sending, by receiving, by speaking, your energy is completely open. You must close your energy. You must let that person go entirely altogether. Otherwise, the energy will still be surrounding you. So even if you're not intimate with this person again, the energy will still be there, and I need you to release that. So I'm going to have to say complete cord cutting, no longer talking, and cleansing is the best thing for you to do at this moment, okay? Nice to see you again, Sean. Was wondering where you and Diane went. You guys were pretty, yeah. Hello, Zainab. Nice to see you, love. You guys were pretty silent. So Yvonne, this is what I'm going to say you've got to do. That's pretty much what it is. There's nothing all that much more that you can do. I can do a spell for you to try to help you to remove that type of energy also. It'll be my great pleasure to do so. Thank you, Ann Ever, for posting, sweetie. I'm going to jot that down right away, and I'll already have your questions, so don't worry about it. Oh. Hold on. Okay. Just one moment. Okay. Is it true? And do they live together? Okay. I've got your question, my love. If you come back in about 30 minutes, it should be your turn. And if you're not back, well, you will definitely have a timestamp at the end of the reading. Okay, my love? Oh, you can definitely wait. Oh, sweet Lord. Yes, you can stick around. You can go and grab a snack, and you can stick around with us all the way, sweetie. I'm just offering it to you because sometimes, it can be long. Yvonne, you say because you was with, that's true, and you've been tempted, but you remember that you had a spirit tagged you along and you felt kind of attacked altogether, right? Oh, and Eva, you can definitely wait here, sweetie. Definitely. Okay. Oh, you're such a sweetie pie, Diane. I'm going to love that because I love you guys too, sweetie. So, beautiful Yvonne, it's what you got to do, okay? You got to cut the cords. Cut the cords with anybody that you believe this bad spirit or this bad energy is coming from, so you release yourself from it. Because otherwise, you can cleanse all you want, you can do everything you want, but the energy will continue to come on forward and attach itself to you, and you don't want that. I'm sorry. Anybody who's onto the shorts feed, there was a little bit of a problem there that I just noticed. I don't know, YouTube automatically disconnected, but we're back on now, so we're good. Anybody who was onto the shorts feed, you can return over there if you want to. I did want to take out a couple more cards for you, though, my beautiful Yvonne, that had nothing to do with your question. You have to be into your Queen of Cups type of energy. Be nice, be strong, be loving, be caring, be sweet, but don't be caring and sweet to people who don't deserve it, okay? So keep your beautiful energy for yourself. Sometimes you can be a little bit too nurturing, a little bit too loving, and a little bit too kind, and that could actually hinder you Financially speaking, better moments or better times seem to be coming towards you. And I want you to be careful for the unseen within you. And I'm not talking about the spirit world. I'm just talking about your feelings, how you feel, what you think, and what other people feel and think about you also. It's almost like there are some things that are not quite revealed, and I can't say what they are because it is not time for them to be revealed, but they will be revealed in time. There is nothing bad of anything of the such, but you need to look within and you need to see if you're okay with everything that's going on into your life. And if you're not, this card is definitely asking you to make those modifications. Oh, but you were eating avocado, so the buffering did not bother you, right? See what the avocado has to do with it, Juanson. My dear God. Okay, so we're going to go on see our beautiful lady. Just one moment. I'm going to give an angel message over here. Yeah, everything is good now. Lady A, I'm sorry. Yes, it is what it is. Sometimes there's technical issues. All right, so message coming for you is 5555, clarity coming towards you, my beautiful love. You are not a victim of circumstances. You need to know that whatever is going to be coming your way is meant to be your way. Don't set yourself up for anything more than success. Success will come your way into the long run, but you need to know that you're going to have to adapt in order to get it. You're going to have to make a couple little shifts. Everything is working out for the very best, my beautiful love. Hello, Elaine. How are you doing, sweetie? I do, Elaine. You can send it through my email if you want to, Elaine. Do you want to do that, Elaine Woods? You can do that if you want to. As you want, sweetie. As you want. Let's go see Lady A. Lady A, here we go. Lady A, are you going to reconcile with your ex-kid's father? He is giving you mixed signals and he is currently into your relationship. Ah, la, 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 la. Tea Clean, Sierra, and Red Roses are up next. Red Roses, do not post your questions right away, but I will be asking you soon, my love. Just let me know, Red Roses, if you're here, okay? So, Lady A, sweetie, thank you for waiting so patiently, by the way. And let's go and see what we've got. Lady A. So, are you going to reconcile? Because you're getting all different kind of mixed signals coming from all over the place, but the ex is already into your relationship with somebody else. All right. Ace of Cups. There's still love, but there's a lot of anxiety. There's a lot of stress. Three of Cups. These three cards all together are telling me exactly what you said. Telling me kind of a third party kind of a thing going on. Telling me all the nervousness and all the stress, and telling me that there's still love that's involved. We still love you. We still think about you. We still wonder about you. But we're completely terrified of making a move. Yes, we're feeling very, very, very insecure. Page of Wands. Okay, my love. There's definitely, I'm going to say the relationship that he is in at this moment is definitely a mismatch. They're not meant to be together in any kind of a way. I'm going to take some more cards out. So the relationship that he is in, is it a relationship that's going to last forever? No. It's definitely a mismatch. They do not belong together in either kind of a way. And he does still love you. So he does still care about you, does still love you. And he probably knows that there is a mismatch, that there is something not working. And that's it. You see, he's not looking towards a future with this person, even though he is with this person. So I kind of feel like he's with this person because, well, it was meant to be at that moment and it is what it is. But kind of feel like they hit a little bit of a place of stagnation where we might not have as much love, might not have as much passion. This is what I'm going to say, sweetie. And I don't know if you're against it or not, but this is what I'm seeing. The energy could definitely change. Are you going to reconcile? I actually feel like what's going to be happening to begin with is a third party relationship, sweetie. Like it just keeps popping on through over and over. I feel like you guys are going to become a little bit closer. I feel like you guys might end up seeing each other, meeting up. You'll end up having, you know, socks again. And then I feel like that's where everything is going to be happening. Then what are we truly going to be doing? So are you going to continue to have a little bit of some mixed signals? You will. I don't necessarily believe that you guys are going to be intimate together for the following 2 months, but the same type of situation that you're living at this moment will definitely continue for the following 2 months. Then I believe he's going to become a little bit exhausted. He's going to go for the risky adventure. The third party is going to want to have socks with you again. And that's that. There's a very, very strong chance, but it is too early to say so, that you guys will end up back together and he will actually end up leaving the other. So, but that could change. It's in quite some time from now. So, Lady A, what I'm going to say for the moment is the following. This person still loves you, okay? They still love you. They still think about you. I feel like they're a little bit into a place where, yes, they're into another relationship, but there's definitely going to be a third party going on, sweetie. And I'm going to say within the following 3 to 6 months, you could be back with this person. Yes. And that's what I got, sweetie pie. Let me take out the blunt deck to come and give you a couple messages. Let me know if you have any not the blunt deck, the hermit deck, to give you some messages coming from him, okay? Anti-clean, I'm going to go with a general reading because you don't necessarily have any questions from what I can see. Thank you, my love. All right, Elaine. All right, sweetie. Wishing you a lovely evening, beautiful Yvonne. Sean is gone. He's gone again. All right, it's all good. Here you go, my beautiful. I have so much desire towards you. Please do love me. Kind of wanting you to wait. And you make me want to do bad things. This person definitely does have still a lot of sexual energy towards you. There is absolutely no doubt about it, sweetie pie. I'm sending you much love, sweet one. Let me know if there's anything else, okay? Tea Clean is going to be at 1:21 and 40 seconds. So Tea Clean, I'm going to say good for you, right? So did your paperwork complete for the government? So you can finally move on forward, which is absolutely fantastic. That's exactly what it is that you need. Now let me go and do a little bit of a general reading, right? And so you're living with your daughter, but you guys both have different kind of cleaning habits is what you're saying. I get you. All three of my kids have different cleaning habits than I do. Okay, so let's go and see what we've got. The list is getting a little bit shorter, guys, so we'll be with every single one of you beautiful souls quite shortly. Sierra, Red Roses, Jasmine, Mimi are the following readings, okay? And I know we have other people onto the list, but I've got you. Don't worry about it. So, Page of Pentacles, getting our Five of Swords, also getting our Queen of Swords, Sweetie Pie, Tea Clean, unrealized projects. Why am I seeing unrealized projects? I know that you've got the moving. I know that you got a lot of things going on. I'm going to say be careful of the project that you're working on with your daughter, okay? I know that you've been working onto a project for quite some time. I know that you've been waiting onto like documents and papers and you got those. Just continue to work really, really hard upon it, okay? Don't give up onto it because I almost feel like you might end up kind of giving up onto something over here. Now, you're strong, you're intelligent, you're very, very clever. I'm going to say you are going to be having some beautiful progress with your project, but things are going to go slowly. So just kind of take your time. Know that better things and stronger things will come, but it's going to take a little bit of some time before getting to that place. All right? Be careful within relationships. It's like if some people, and I'm not just talking about loving relationships, it's like if sometimes some people they come into your life, but it's not necessarily for a common relationship. So, hey, you know, I'm your friend and you're my friend and we get along well together and we both kind of feed each other positivity, right? And we both help each other and listen to each other like friends do, like communities do, and everything as such. It's like if these people are coming on in a little bit more for like self-fulfilling, so a little bit selfish, a little bit narcissistic. So be careful with those type of traits of people. I need you to be careful with them. That's basically what I'm going to say. But other than that, Lady A, I'm sending you so much love, sweetie. Thank you for your beautiful time, sweet love. So, yeah, I just need you to be a little bit careful with that, okay? So, financially, I'm going to say things are going to be moving, but it's going to take a little bit longer because the project seems to be taking longer to either start on off or to really just kind of generate some extra money. Be careful for people who are really just self-fulfilling, taking your own energy and kind of sucking it out of you, so energy vampires. Other than that, I'm going to say things are going to be quite fine with your project, quite fine with your daughter, sweet love. I'm not going to talk about the other person that we always talk about because they're still always a little bit there. But I'm also going to have to say you need to take a little bit of a break. You do. And I know that you're feeling better and better and better, but it's like you're feeling a little bit tired at the same time. So make sure that you don't exhaust yourself, okay? You're on to, hello, my beautiful Susan, sweetie. Long time no see, my love. How are you doing? I know, T Clean, that you're on to a little bit of a phase where, my God, not a little bit, you've been working, you have been healing, my God, at least you have been healing and healing. You are a fighter, my sweet love. Don't give up is what I'm saying, okay? And I don't want you to feel like, I don't want you to go downgrade. I want you to continue going up because that's where you should be. So continue moving into that place, okay? Here we go. Wherever Red Roses is, Red Rose, my sweet love, if you could please post your question. You were into the shorts feed earlier, so Red Roses, if you want to post your question, you're almost up next, so you can definitely post, my love. My beautiful T Clean, 1011, time to take some action. So this is a call to action to move forward. The sooner you kind of get things going, the sooner things are going to be accomplished for you. So the patience, it is going to reap into your way, into your perseverance, into your rewards. Sweet love, you've got this, sweetie. How are you doing, Susan? Bless you, my sweet love. All right, so I'm going to go and see Sierra. Looking for Red Roses. So Red Roses, wherever you are, come out wherever you are. Let me just go and open this on up and make sure that your question is not anywhere within that. Sierra is next. Red Roses, Jasmine, Mimi, Carrie. Hold on. Let's go like this. I'm just gonna, there you go. Okay. I'm just gonna go make sure that I don't have Red Rose over here. I do, but I don't have a question. Okay, so Juanson, if ever you see Red Roses, please let me know. Sierra is next. If Red Rose is not there, we're going to move on forward to Jasmine, and Red Rose is going to go on to our wild card. All right. So Sierra, Jasmine, let me know if you're here, my beautiful Jasmine. Okay, just let me know if you're around, sweetie pie. I do already have your questions. I just need to know if you're here. So if I leave you any timestamp. Alrighty, so let's go and see over here, Sierra. And we're going to leave a timestamp for Sierra. We shall. Thank you so very much, my beautiful Carrie, by the way. A lovely for a week. You're so sweet. You're such a sweetie pie. Okay, so here we go for Sierra. And Sierra is, oh, you definitely can. Yay, and you saw him. Okay, so we're going to put, as soon as I find the live, 128.30. 128, 30. Oh, there you go, sweetie. So you don't, well, I'll leave you a timestamp anyways. I know you kind of like to come on back. Alrighty, so you saw him. Now I am loving that. That is good. Okay, let me go. So you just wanted to have notes? What if I take out a little bit of cards too? I feel cheap just taking out notes. Let me take out a couple of little cards to go along with it, all right? Because otherwise I'm just not feeling comfortable with it. So hold on. Let me see what Steve wants to say to you about through the tarot cards before going to the notes, okay? Yes, please allow me to do so. It is just the way that I am. Hold on. Otherwise, I don't feel like I'm sufficient enough. Okie dokie. So, how does Steve feel over here for our beautiful Sierra? How are we moving on forward into this relationship? All right, so we're going to go and see this right now. First card coming on through. He doesn't feel like he's always being fair with you, sweetie. He has a lot of passion, a lot of sexual desires towards you that he's actually keeping hidden. He actually wants things to go forward like really, really, really like much, much quicker, sweetie pie, than they're actually going on through at this moment. So if you've been thinking that things have been kind of going on through a little bit into a slow kind of a way, I get you. I understand it. Three of Swords, reverse position over here, getting our Eight of Cups also, our High Priestess. Sweetie pie, he's wanting to take control a little bit of this relationship. He's wanting to a little bit kind of dictate how things kind of move on forward. Thank you, my dear Juanson. I appreciate it, my love. We're going to put her into the wild card, I think. I feel that really, my beautiful Sierra, wants to dictate a little bit of how things go. We want to take a little bit of control of the relationship, but the problem is we can't completely take, control of the relationship, because if we do completely do that, then we kind of feel like you're going to end up a little bit walking away. So we're into a place where we want to control, we want to have movement, where we have so many desires and so many things that we're not telling you, because if we feel that if we actually say it to you, that it might be too much, it might be too overwhelming, or it might actually even just kind of scare you with our thoughts. Yeah. Oh, Sean, you're back, sweetie. You are back. All right. I don't know why I did that. All right. So let's go and give you some messages, my love. So it's kind of important, into a crazy kind of a way, to let him kind of take the lead and not kind of overlead him. But yet he has to continue doing it, because if he's not always there, then you're going to end up taking the lead. But anyways, he wants things to be moving quicker. He wants things to be changing, to be modifying. He truly does like you. So let me give you some messages and see what we've got. Let's start on off over here. So red rose is onto our pause list for the moment. Jasmine is next. Have not heard of Jasmine, so we will leave a timestamp for Jasmine. Mimi will have a timestamp also, followed up by Carrie and Eva and Znab. All right. I may not always show it, but I care about you a lot, and I just simply do not want to lose this connection. I have a lot of fears, and I'm just not quite exactly ready yet for the relationship. You have charmed my ways, and you have charmed my life in so many ways. I want you to know that you mean so very much for me. You are my only love interest, and I am definitely here to stay. Let's take out another deck. You did come in for messages after all. Hold on. Let's go over here. All right. All right. Please do be patient with me. There's so much that I want to open on up to you. You make me a better person. You're always onto my mind. I have a lot of sexual fantasies towards you. Oh, I know what you mean. Thank you for saying it into that kind of way, Sean. And let's go with the last deck over here, Sierra. I'm going to love that. I'm going to love that, the way you said it, Sean. It's all good, sweetie. I want you to know that when you're not around me, I miss you. I'm still getting over here. Give me some time. My world would be dark without you. And right now, I honestly just kind of want to hold you and hug you. Let me know, my beautiful Sierra, if there's anything else, my love, that I can do for you. And the meanwhile, I'm going to throw out some party cones because you are so deserving of love. I know we all are, but I'm specifically speaking to you at this moment. You have been through hell. You deserve this. Oh my God, you do. And let me send out some beautiful love too. Good for you, sweetie. Let's go see Jasmine into the meanwhile. Jasmine is going to be at 1:34 and 40 seconds. So here we go for Jasmine. Mimi is next, followed by Carrie and Eva and Zanab. So let's go over here. I know. You're such a sweetie pie. Sending someone out to you too. I know, right, Juanson? Very well said. So, Jasmine, my love. Oh, there's more text. Oh. Okay, I'm going to read. Here we go. So, okay. Okay. Oh, no. Okay. Exactly. Oh, that's all good, sweetie. It's all good, my love. Oh, thank you, Juanson, for looking for red roses again, sweetie. Okay, well, let's go see what we've got over here for our beautiful Jasmine to your question number 1. I get you, my love. I don't know exactly how far it is. Could there be any possibility, my beautiful Jasmine? I know that you're moving in like with family and stuff. Could you not move in with family, and could you like get your own place? Could that be a possibility, or it's way too crazy expensive where you're at and it's not a possibility? I mean, as you're looking at different type of jobs and you're looking at different type of possibilities, look at all the possibilities. Could you find something that could be good just for you? Could you maybe share an apartment with other people? A little bit like friends, right? Could you have different, we call them co-locs. So could you have different people who do live with you? It would end up bringing down the cost a lot. So, I mean, really just look at all the possibilities before even just kind of saying right away, I'm going to be moving over there. It's far and I have to change my whole life. And it's okay. Changes are good. Sometimes changes are necessary. Oh, well, yeah, sometimes, often they are. We don't want them, but they are. But then we actually end up realizing that those changes were really important into our life. So just look at all the possibilities. Could you get an apartment with other people? I know that you're more of an introvert, but you're kind of wanting to socialize, everything. Like, just look at the different type of possibilities before actually saying I'm going to give up my job and everything as such. Finding a job that is more remote, you can definitely do. There's a lot of people who do it. Problem is that a lot of the remote jobs are different type of jobs where like technicians or computers or, accounting or all those little things. I feel like you're a little bit more that you need to be there. You need to be a little bit more present. So I'm not saying, and I'm not excluding anything. You could even try to maybe make yourself a little bit of an office. You worked on nails into the past and all these things. Just look at every single possibility. Don't exclude any of them. May they be wants or desires, things you've explored into the past or things that you have not, to try to figure out what's best for you. That being said, if I actually really just go with your question and go and see what the cards have to say, that is just me who bibble babbles, because I talk all the time. That's just me. If you guys came in here one night and I did not talk, something's definitely wrong. It's a clone, it's an AI, it's something, but it's not me. So yeah, this is what I'm going to say for the moment. Okay, we're a little bit into a place where I feel as though we have some. You have unrealized projects. All right, you do have some unrealized projects over here. I feel as though you are so emotional. You know what you need. You know how you move on forward. But I feel like sometimes you're a little bit afraid because you're too emotional to actually move on forward with it, and it kind of scares you. I'm also going to have to say over here that I feel as though sometimes the progress is not going into the way that you would like it to. So if you're going to be looking for a remote job, I feel like it's going to take more time for you to find it. But then again, it's not right away, sweetie. You're talking about next spring. It's a long time. So as for the following working year, move on forward with it. Do what you've got to do. And whenever it's time to make those modifications, you can make those modifications. But from here till there, do what you've got to do and look at the different possibilities. But don't let go of your job at this moment. Remote is going to be a little bit more complicated to actually find something where you're actually working from home, but it is definitely possible. So, yeah. Hold on just a second, sweetie. Les amis, si vous voulez aller voir, d'après moi, c'est Evelyne. Elle m'a texté si elle pouvait venir. Va voir. Tout d'habitude, les gens quand c'est Evelyne. All right, I'm sorry. I'm back. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing for that one. Okay. I feel like the employment, honestly, at this moment in time, I would actually say to stay where you're at and to do what you're doing at this moment and not necessarily change or go elsewhere. If you really do have to, then okay. But if you don't have to, then no. You say, how will things go into your new home and your new hometown? I know, but you're very, very far away, sweetie. You're like a good, we're like half the year. You're like 9 months away. It's very far, but I'll try to tell you what I can see, okay? Aha! Well, there you go, Red Roses. Post your question, my love. You're going to be next. We were looking for you. Whenever you're ready, you can post your questions, sweetie. Yeah, go ahead. I'll be with you in just a moment, my beautiful Red Roses. Thank you for responding, and thank you, my dear Juanson, for finding Red Roses. So Red Rose is next, followed out by Mimi and Carrie. I'm getting over here our Ace of Pentacles, also getting our Swords, getting our Hermit passing on by. Yeah. Honestly, I see a little bit of loneliness into the new place. But I do see new opportunities. I see that you're going to have to be careful with a different type of meetings or people that you might meet on up, because sometimes it could be a little bit sneaky. But honestly, I feel like new ideas. I feel like it's going to open up new pages for you. So is it something really big? It is something big. Is it changing? It is changing. But is it bad? It's not bad. But like every move and everything else, there's going to be new people entering your life. There's going to be new energies. It's like turning a new page. I actually feel like turning this new page could be really, really good for you, because you're going to be... oh, pardon me, guys. You're going to be removing whatever has not been good for you, whatever bad memories you have, and whatever you're kind of holding on to. I think I'm going to sneeze again. Hold on. Okay, no, I'm good. So, yeah. What I'm basically going to say is this move is going to bring a lot of changes. And I feel like changes are what you need. We don't always like changes. We don't always necessarily want them, but sometimes changes are necessary. I feel like these changes are necessary. It's going to help you kind of turn the page altogether. You'll meet new people. You'll have different type of opportunities, but you will feel a little bit lonely at first. Question number 3. Yes. Yes. Honestly, my beautiful, what I'm going to say into your question is the following. Yes. Oh, you couldn't find them. They're growing into your mom's roses. Red roses. If you're still here and you're still awake, unless you're into the other feed and I don't see you, please do post your questions because you're next. But if I don't see your questions, I'm going to go to somebody else before you. So post away, my sweet love. Sweetie, in question number 3, fear is part of the whole thing, okay? It's part of it. Fear is part of life, but if you're always afraid, you will never move on forward. And until you try it once and break the ice, you will never really know how it is and what it's all about. Love, it is completely worth it. Love is beautiful. It is deep. It brings many beautiful things into everybody's life, and the world kind of revolves around. No matter how we see it, the world revolves around love. We all search it. We all want it. We all want to look for it. We all want to aspire to get it, and love in many different ways. Family, friends, animals, love, relationships. We all look towards it. It's what keeps us alive. It's what keeps us happy. It's what keeps beautiful things happening into our life. And so to give up onto something because we're too afraid, I feel like you're missing out on life. But I mean, that's entirely your choice, my sweet love. You might end up actually just kind of pausing your life for a certain amount of time until you feel like, oh my God, I need to stop being afraid. So I'm basically going to have to say to go and hide underneath a rock, not a good idea. You're much, much better to face yourself, to face your wants and your desires, to first love yourself. Once you've loved yourself, you've accepted yourself, then you'll be ready for a relationship, and whatever happens, happens. You'll get hurt, there's no doubt, but you'll end up finding love too. Yes. Let me go into your question number 4 about the waiter. Thank you for posting, my beautiful red roses. Thank you. You have 3 men. Okay. Let me know what your question is in regards to the 3 men. Are you wondering which man to go with? If so, you're going to have to leave me either their initials or something of the such. All right. So I can actually pull out the cards on each one of them. Yeah. Okay. So the star followed out over here by this and by that. All right. I gotcha. So what I'm going to say, this person, I feel, kind of looked at the different type of possibilities, like something could be happening between you guys, maybe at some point. You kind of thought that maybe you thought he was good looking, right? You thought he was handsome, right? Yeah. He kind of thought that you were good looking too, but didn't necessarily see a connection or a possibility happening with this relationship. So just kind of let it a little bit go on by. But he did think that you were really quite beautiful. And if you would have spent a little bit more time, then he probably would have opened up, and you could have even, if you wanted to open up too, had some kind of, love fling kind of happening. I do say love fling because I don't feel like anything else would necessarily happen. All right. Let me know, my beautiful red rose, whenever you are ready for the rest of your reading. So I get that there are 3 men. In the meanwhile, I'm going to go and see our beautiful Mimi. And Red Rose is going to be on up next. Okay, so Mimi is going to be at, and we're going to add on Susan onto the list after Zanab. Mimi, here you go. I've got you, sweetie. So Mimi is at 148. What's up, Sean? You might have to go get a new adapter for your phone. It's going up and down. Sometimes it's 91, sometimes it's 92. A good idea, Sean. Good idea, my sweetie pie. Good idea. Oh, Jasmine, you got to be careful with those waiters. They meet a lot of ladies. They meet a lot of people. Yeah. a lot of things happen. But Sean, you know what? The battery on your phone goes down really quite quickly. Mine too, honestly. If I listen to my phone a long time, and it's not that old of a phone, it will go down quickly. So here we go. Let me go and see. So I am with Mimi. I'm going to go and see Red Rose after. Then I'm going to go and see Anne Eva. I'm also going to go and see Zainab. And then I'm going to go and see our beautiful Carrie, followed out by Susan. Okay, so Juanson, I know. No, it's not that you can't trust anybody, my Jasmine. No. It's not that you can't trust anybody. It's simply that you can't trust those ones. Don't trust those tourist traps, sweetie pie. Je t'aime aussi, my dear Sean, sweetie. And it's you not wanting you to open up, but I also need you to open up to people that are around you. Because when you're on vacation, it's often a fling kind of a thing, sweetie. So, my dear Juanson, the list at the moment is Mimi, followed out by Red Roses, and I'm waiting for the following questions with the 3 men. Then we're going to move on forward to Anne Eva, followed out by Zainab, Carrie, and Susan. Yeah. So, beautiful Mimi, sweetie, here we go. And you're just into my PayPal. You're nowhere else, right? A short again, sweetie. I'm not saying I don't like these short ones. It's much quicker for me to read into the live. But yeah, okay, you just came to hear me talk again. I should do some voice recordings of just me kind of talking. Let me go and do a wild card. Zainab, onto my side, the connection is perfect. I don't have any problems over here, sweetie. They are all above. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Juanson. And thank you, Red Roses. So, Red Roses, you're going to be up in just a second. For me, my beautiful Zainab, everything is okay, my love. I don't have any fluctuations into the connection, sweetie. I have an excellent connection all over the place. So, anybody let me know if you're having any connection problems or if anything is good. All right, what I'm going to say for you, my beautiful Mimi, a wild card, what it is that you need to know. You need to know foolish. We know who's foolish. We know. We hate that he is foolish, but we know that he is foolish. You want to be there. You want to be loved. You want to be everything the such, right? I'm seeing over here our 6 of Wands telling us that there's not much recognition coming on through. It is what it is. Let me take out some more cards. Yeah, so I know. Heart is dying soon already. Yeah, I know. TikTok, right? You want to see if in a month or 2 something's going to be happening? Absolutely. Let's go and see, my love. So within the following month or 2, will anything happen over here for our beautiful Mimi? Juanson, I'm going to say at 10:45. In 45 minutes, we're going to end the lives for tonight. It should pretty much be in order with the readings that we have at this moment. So let's say in 45 minutes, okay, Juanson? All right. So getting over here in the world. Okay, I've got no completion. Frig. No completion. But King of Cups, still loving, still wanting, still desiring. Perfect. Thank you, Zainab, sweetie pie. We're still looking for your support. We're still looking for you. We're still looking for your answers. But we're still, you're still looking for stability. I love you, Mimi. I love you. Sweetie pie, sweetie pie, sweetie pie. Okay, I know that all these things can change, but I feel like we're always kind of looking towards a future. But as we look towards a future, time passes on by. I don't want you to wait forever for the future and the time to kind of pass on by. I don't want it to be a forever procrastination on love and what's going to be happening and everything of such. I would hate for it to be a forever type of procrastination altogether. Yes, 45 minutes. So 10:45, my sweet love, will end everything. So yes. So this is it. My beautiful Mimi, this is what I'm going to say towards you, okay? I know this man loves you. Nothing has changed. I know that he likes to play around. I know that he likes attention, but he still hasn't let go of you because he still loves you. He still cares for you, but he's just not ready to give himself towards you. He's not ready to actually give the love out. He's not ready to actually give everything that needs to be given on out. So we still have a lot of that waiting and wanting and everything as such. But we keep thinking about you over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. So, sweetie, you're stuck into a place where, honestly, it's your choice. It's your choice, sweetie. It's like if you're stuck at a fork in the road. What do? Do you decide that you're going to go right or left? Right is you hold on with him and whatever happens, happens, and whatever consequences happens from it happens. And the same thing onto the left, but onto the left, you're letting him go. You're getting your own energy. You're getting somebody new into your life. I personally believe, my love, I know that you love him, but I believe that you deserve best. I believe that you deserve better. I believe that you deserve somebody who's going to love you, somebody who's going to be attentive towards you, and somebody who's going to be there for you. That's what I want. That's what I wish for you. But that's what I wish. What do you wish? If you don't wish the same thing, go onto the same line and wait for him. But give yourself somewhat of a deadline, because I keep seeing procrastination. And I hate having procrastination. So at least give yourself the actual time to say, I will leave this, let's say, till Christmas time. If nothing happens from here till Christmas, then I shall let go and I will release. And if they come back, they come back. But I'm going to continue. I'm going to go look for new love. I'm going to renew myself, right? Just give yourself a certain amount of time so you don't end up wasting your time because somebody keeps procrastinating and can't give towards you. There's no doubt that this person loves you. There's no doubt that they care about you, but there's also no doubt that they're not ready for a connection. I mean, they chit chat and they do all different kind of things, but their love and their heart is still with you. Okay. Thank you, my dear Juanson. Oh, you even knocked off a minute. All right, I'm getting over here. I do want to be able to apologize towards you, but I know that you can help me, such as I can help you too. You challenge an awful lot my beliefs. I'm simply not used to the type of love that you actually do give me, but I do want you to know that I do love you. I know these are not helping you, sweetie, but I love you, and I hope you're having a better day today, Mimi. I really do. Red roses. Hold on, my love. After red roses, I said I'm going to be with Anne Eva. So Anne Eva, if you want to post your questions, you definitely can. Just give me 1 single second. I'm going to get myself some water into the room right next to me. I'm going to be with red roses followed by Anne Eva. So please do post your questions, my love. And red roses, I know that you're already there. I'll be with you in 1 second. Red roses, I am back. Alrighty, sweetie. So what do we have? Red roses. Here we go. So you do have 3. So we've got a Pisces, we've got a Taurus, and we've got another Taurus. We've got Taurus, Pisces, and Taurus. I gotcha. And you're wondering which one? You have 3 men into your life. And you're wondering like what they want from you, sweetie? Is that it? Let's go see. Okay. So here we go for red roses. And Eva, you're up next, my love. Followed out by Zainab and Carrie and Susan. Okay. So let's go see what we've got for these men, my sweetie pie. Okie dokie. This is going to be for David, the Taurus. So we've got David over here. Over here, we're going to go with Renault, Pisces. This one has got to be yours. It's flying on out. You're a busy lady having these three men around you, sweetie pie. And let's go see over here with our other Pisces. No, other Taurus. It is Taurus. It is Augustin. Augustin it is. All right. Red roses. Are you French? Because Renaud, Augustin, and David, they sound awfully French, sweetie. So let's go with it over here. So let's go see what we've got going through for Augustin. I don't know why Augustin kind of just sounds very romantic. All right, so let's go and start on off over here with David. So first one coming on through is David. David does truly care for you. David does truly, David believes into the connection with you. But David is a little bit of a loner. David doesn't necessarily reach on out that much, or is a little bit kind of secretive with the way that he does things. David tries to avoid conflict as much as he possibly can. And David, quite frankly, if you really would ask him, what do you want? Is it a yes or no, let's say, committed relationship with me at this moment? He would not know what to say. So we've got David, who is kind of happy just being the way that he is and being into the type of relationship that you got, not necessarily wanting anything more, but David does truly care for you. If we move on forward to Renaud, before actually knowing you, had somewhat of a painful ending into a relationship. Not an easy place. You bring a lot of happiness, you bring a lot of sweetness into this person's life. This man wants stuff with you, okay? Renaud, Pisces, very emotional, very loving, very caring, has a lot of excitement towards you and wants a lot of beautiful adventures. Quite frankly, Renaud is a winner for me at this moment. If we move on forward to Augustin, lovers, ultimate decisions, Emperor, not taking charge, not quite being there as much. Honestly, Augustin, as much as I thought the name was nice and romantic, Augustin would be my last choice. Augustin would be number 3 because Augustin, I kind of feel as though is just a little bit kind of playing around. We enjoy you. We like the idea. We like everything as such, but not necessarily all that committed. So Augustin, a little bit kind of playing around, but enjoying the connection. Then I would have in second place David. David, who's a little bit more of a hermit, kind of an introvert, but still kind of wondering and trying to figure things out. And then we have over here Renaud. Now, Renaud Pisces truly does love you and truly does look towards the future and wants things to be happening. So if you're wondering which one to choose, I don't know if your choice is following on to the same as mine, but Spirit definitely says Renaud is the one for you. Which one, true love or somebody else, right? Yes. Oh, it's definitely sweetie. You got to go with Renaud, sweetie pie. You do. There's no doubt about it. I'm definitely going to have to say that the last one that I looked at, Augustin, is kind of a little bit playing around, although they do like you. David is unsure, but I feel like David could be unsure for a long, long time. But Renaud, he's a sweetie pie, and he truly does affectionately love you, care for you, and does truly want to look towards the future with you. So if you're looking for a committed relationship with love, understanding, togetherness, looking towards a future, towards building, there is no doubt into my mind, you got to go with Renaud, sweetie pie. Let me know if there's anything else I can do for you, sweetie. And I hope you're glad with the choice. And if you're not, I'm sorry, but it's still what I'm seeing. Let me know if there's anything else I can do for you, okay, sweetie? Oh, I know, Juanson. Yeah, red roses. I'm sorry. We have bad connotations with Davids often. They don't really know what they want. It's a David thing. But it's like consistent with all Davids. We don't know why. So let me know if there's anything else I can do for you. Other than that, I will say sweet dreams, because you did already fall asleep, so you're probably going to end up going to sleep into the following hour. Thank you for waiting, sweetie pie, and take your choice whenever you're ready. You don't have to rush into anything, my love. Let's go see our beautiful Aunt Eva. Aunt Eva, sweetie. Let me go and see if you posted your question, because I do not have it over here. Let me go like this. Let me go over here. Oh, there you go. Perfect. I don't even need you to post it. You already wrote it. Your love interest, John, you're wondering if he's involved with somebody else. That's it. I don't know why I'm asking you. I'm so sorry. I wrote it myself onto the piece of paper, and you're wondering if it's true. So sorry. I just definitely did not want you to rewrite it. I'm so sorry, Anneva. Please do forgive me, sweetie. Oh, I know, Sean. I know, sweetie. People will always do that if you're trying to sell something, sweetie. So here we go, love. Let's go see what is true, what is not true, and what's going on. Yeah, that your love interest. Yes. I'm so sorry for making... I had it written, sweetie. Okay. I need to know, before I answer Aunt Eva, is Zanab with us? Are you around, my love? If not, it's okay. I already have your question, so we'll leave you a timestamp. We just want to know if you're here, sweetie. So Zanab, please let me know if you're here. I know that you said that you were going to be sticking around. Okay. So your friend is saying that your love interest, John, is involved with a younger woman from work. Is it true, and do they live together? Okay. Let's go see. Okay. Unrealized project, King of Wands, emotional recovery, Ace of Wands, weak, intuitive, moody, sensitive. I've got you. Hold on, sweetie. I'm getting his vibes. I'm getting his energy that he's a little bit confused into a lot of things that are actually going on. Yeah, we're gonna go and figure this out, okay? Our Four of Wands. So is he actually involved with somebody else at this moment? Yes or no? Honestly, at this moment in time, is he actually involved with somebody? I'm gonna say no. I do believe that he does live with somebody else, though. I do believe that he does live with somebody else who is younger than him. So I'm going to say yes for an actual living together, okay? But I do not actually see any love relationship happening over here. Hold on. Yeah, hold on. So I'm going to take out some more cards to come and validate, because I did take out two different decks and they both ended up showing me that there's not a love connection, but he does live with somebody who is younger. So maybe there was somewhat of some misunderstanding or some type of gossip that was kind of going around about them, but that's not necessarily true. Let's go see. So Zanab followed out by Carrie and Susan. Zanab, Carrie, and Susan. Carrie, let me know if you're here also, sweetie. The Fool. Followed out by our Page, followed by our Ace of Wands, Also getting our Page of Pentacles. Sweetie pie, my love, honestly, I do not see this person. I see this person living with somebody else, I do, but I don't see them being into a relationship. So I'm going to say whatever is actually going on at this moment is somewhat a little bit of a misunderstanding. So I'm going to say that your crush is living with somebody else who is younger than him, who is a female, but I do not see him being into a relationship with this person whatsoever. So, and I don't actually even see him really even making any movements or anything of the such towards this person. Yeah, I mean, like if you're sharing an apartment, my love, is what I mean. You know, in order to have cost that is lower, you have like 2 or 3 or 4 different people who live with you. So I do believe that he is living with somebody, but I believe, okay, well then he's most likely renting a room to this person is what I'm seeing. Yeah. So I'm going to say they do. Well, there's no doubt about it. There's a lady who is living there, but there is no love. So I'm going to say that this person is most likely simply renting a room. Nothing else, sweetie. There is no love. There is no connection. There is nothing happening within it. So I'm going to say in order maybe for him to pay a little bit less within his house or his mortgage to kind of make ends meet into a better kind of a way, that he does have somebody living with him that he is renting a room towards, but he is not into a relationship with this person in any kind of a way. So it's a no towards him being into a relationship with somebody else. It's a no towards him being into a relationship with this person. But there is definitely a lady who is renting part of his house or a room. And I feel as though this person is going to be renting for the following 6 months. It's not going to be something that's going to be forever. I kind of feel like it's a little bit temporary. I feel like he's a little bit helping this person on out. So he is renting a room into his house for the following approximately, I'm going to say 5 to 6 months. But there is definitely no relationship that is happening between these people. Is the knob. Yes. Well, at this moment, they're not together. They're not into a loving relationship at this moment, Aneva. So maybe, like I said, they're together for the following 5 to 6 months. Maybe this person is looking for another place and hasn't quite found it yet. And so they're looking for it because this person is not going to be staying. This lady is not going to be staying there forever. Another 5 or 6 months and she will no longer be there. So maybe they broke it on off, but they're not together at this moment. There is no doubt they are not together. They do live into the same place, but they're not together. And within the following 5 to 6 months, she will no longer be there. So I'm going to say they probably broke it on off. She is going to be moving on out, probably looking for something at this moment, and he's just helping her out into the meanwhile. Thank yous and knobs, sweetie pie. So, Aneva, I'm definitely going to say to you, sweetie, I don't see anything here. So you're still good. You're still good for the gold and to go towards your love, my sweetie pie. As a knob, what is coming towards you when it comes to your career in terms of will you change the job where you're at now, or are you still going to be into the same? All right, let's go see that. And thank you for waiting, sweetie. Carrie, let me know if you're still around. You're going to have a timestamp anyways because you always do. I just want to know if you're here. So Carrie and Susan are going to be on up next. So what's coming towards you into your career? So what's coming towards you into your career? I actually see our King of Pentacles. I'm seeing our Wheel of Fortune over here, followed out by our Two of Swords. Hold on. Also getting over here our Tower card, followed out by our Ace of Cups. Basically, what I will say for you, I feel as though there's like dilemmas. I don't actually see you changing jobs, but I see you thinking about changing jobs over and over and over. kind of wondering, should I, shouldn't I, should I, shouldn't I? Always just kind of wondering, but not necessarily making the movements towards it. I feel like you're due for a change. I feel like you're due for a cycle change. I feel like professionally speaking, you can go and get more money. You can have better benefits and everything elsewhere. But I feel like you're a little bit kind of afraid to make the move, afraid to make that big move, if you will. I feel over here that sometimes you could even feel like you're a little bit emotionally drained, a little bit emotionally lost within all of that. So what I'm going to say for you is this, my love. I'm going to take out some more cards. I don't see you changing jobs, but I see you thinking about it. I see you wondering about it. I see that it would be beneficial for you to change jobs, but I don't see you doing it. So are you going to be into the same job? I'm going to say you're going to be into the same job at least. Your question is when. You don't actually have any time frame. Okay. You're going to be into the same job at least from here to the end of the year. There is going to be some movement. There is going to be some changes happening for you into the beginning of next year. So in beginning of 2025, you are going to be ending up probably into the month of February leaving your job. You will leave your job. You will find better. You will find a job that pays more. And actually I'm seeing it's going to pay more, and you're actually going to have a little bit like less responsibility at the same time. So it's all good. So from here till then, I'm going to say you're going to stay at the same position that you're in at this moment, but into the month of January, I do see some changes starting to happen. I'm seeing a leaving of a job into the month of February for a new job, less responsibilities, but better pay. So it's all good. But until then, you're a little bit stagnant, still just kind of sticking around. And it's okay, because you know what? You actually deserve better. You do. You deserve a better pay, sweetie pie. So, I'm definitely going to say change of job coming on forward into the month of February, because where you're at this moment, things are really just stagnant. Nothing is changing, sweetie pie. So you will definitely change, but just not right away. Better conditions and better money. It's good for everybody. Let me know if you do have any other questions. Okay, sweetie pie. Into the meanwhile, I am going to shut off the shorts feed, sweeties, because we are going to be ending the lives in 25 minutes. And I actually want to go and get Carrie's questions onto my phone. But we're going to be ending soon. So I'm going to shut off the shorts feed. Anybody who's into the shorts, please come and join us into the normal feed. We'll be there. Zanab, if there's anything else, please do let me know. I thank you for your patience, my beautiful love. I thank you for being there. Love you, and know that in a couple months, it's not all that far away. Better times, better moments, better money, better conditions are coming your way, sweetie. I feel like I'm seeing December into my mind. It's almost like if you're contracting this job into the month of December, but you're not starting until February. All right, so I'm going to close this off, and I'm going to see everybody into the live feed, into the other feed, and I'm going to see Carrie. Alrighty. Alrighty. So let's go see our beautiful Carrie, followed out by Susan and Watson. Let me just go make sure that everything is good. So for the moment, we are good for the clear for everything, on exception of Susan, my dear Watson. So we're good for gold. Hello, we are, my beautiful siren. We are. Nice to see you, my love. All right, so into the moment, we're going to go and see Carrie. Siren, at this moment, we have an about a 5-6 minute wait, my love, for your reading. If you donate right away, you'll be on up next. Perfect. So we will put Siren on up next, followed out by our beautiful Susan, because I know Susan's not here. Thank you so very much, my love. I will definitely check that on out. Okay, Siren, when you say who are you going to accept your next love offer from, is it anybody out there that you don't know, or is there anybody specific? Let me know if there's anybody specific that I have to look into the cards, all right? If there's nobody specific and you're just wondering what's happening next into your love life, I will check that on too. I just want to make sure that I'm looking for the right energy. And you're going to be on up next. Perfect. Thank you so very much, Sirens. So I'm with Carrie, and you're going to be right on up next, okay? So here we go. I've got you, Sirens, sweetie. So let's go see for Carrie, and Carrie is going to be at 219. 219 for Carrie. Okay, so what do we have over here? What happened? Nothing but being reviewed, right? Okay. Anticipated August 14th, so within the following 2 days. Honestly, when they say it's going to be ready, it's ready. Especially if you have already done everything that was necessary and they already validated pictures, everything of the such, they stamp it, it is ready for that date. I don't even know why they even gave you a tracking. I don't believe it's necessary. When they check it, they review it, everything is good. It truly is ready for pickup onto that date. So let's go and see. Is it actually going to be there onto that date or not? From what I can see at this moment in time, my Queen of Swords is going to be ready to go and pick it on up. So you should be ready to go and pick it on up. Yes. I believe you're actually going to have it this week, sweetie. Yeah, you're good. You're good. So if you're ready to go, don't wait too long though. I mean, try to find your way to actually get to the passport so you're there on time so you actually go and get it. Okay, sweetie pie? Yeah, because at this moment, yeah, like I don't know how long they actually keep it before they actually send it out or anything of this such. And they said 1 month, right? Okay. It should be happening way before that. Okay, hold on, let me go over here. So we did talk to you. I got you. Okay, so we have Mimi also who has popped on back in, who is going to be after Susan. Okay, Juanson. So you say David talked to you this morning, then he kind of stopped and still no reply. But yeah, no, he doesn't want it. He doesn't want to tell you about the money. He does not want to tell you about the money. Let me start off to go and see. So you say he talked to you and then he kind of stopped. You were eating what, Sean? You say your lunch, baked beans. I don't actually know what baked beans is, sweetie. What do? I don't know. We sell beans into a can. I don't know. My dad eats them like that sometimes. I'll put them in chili, but what kind of baked, like green beans? What kind of beans are you eating, sweetie? Oh, it doesn't matter. As long as you enjoy them, sweetie. As long as you enjoy them, it's all good. Hey, good for you, Sean. My son, Matthias, has been learning. I don't know why he decided he wanted to learn German. So there you go. The last 2 days, he's been learning German, and he's like a wizard. He knows all these things, and he keeps speaking to me in German, and I have no idea what he's talking about. No idea. He tells me, but I forget immediately. And then he quizzes me later to see if I've been listening, and I have been listening, I just don't remember. And I have nothing against the German language. It's just not a language that interests me. So it kind of goes in and goes out, but he's doing so good at it. Oh, continue at it, Sean. Continue at it. Languages are a beautiful enrichment of the soul, sweetie. So I'm going to say to you why we started talking and then we just kind of stopped, right? Ah, la 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 la. From what I can actually see over here, I'm getting our Three of Wands. It's not that we did not want to talk with you, but we always have that relationship imbalance. It is always there, sweetie. I hate that it is there because I don't want it to be there. I don't want to move on forward with it. I don't feel like it's okay. I don't like it. I don't like that things are always imbalanced. I don't. We hold on to you, but we don't always respond. We don't always do what is necessary. We don't do what we should be doing. So I just kind of feel like we're not getting the type of results that we would like to have, yet both of you guys are looking towards the same thing, which is looking towards the future. So yeah. Hold on. Let me just go on back because it keeps logging me out. Yeah, so I'm going to say at this moment, it's his own selfishness, honestly. He wants to hear from you when you say, I'm coming on forward, this is my date, and that's it. That's all. Until then, it's like he's protecting his heart. He's protecting his soul. He doesn't truly want to tell you, but he doesn't truly want to say to you, hold on, what is this? Okay, we have our beautiful MZ. Thank you, MZ, sweetie. I've got you, my love. But I'm going to be with you in about 20 minutes, okay, sweetie? I've got you, sweetie. Thank you for your donation, my love. Yeah, I know you're being a cheeky bloke. I can see that. Come back in about 20 minutes, my beautiful Julie. I'll be with you, my love. And thank you, Watson, for your very updated list. Okay, so, sweetie, this is what I'm going to say to you, my beautiful Carrie. He's into a place at this moment where, as for money, he just doesn't really want to tell you about it. It would be so easy for him to actually say, yes, I did get the money, everything is such, but he's just not getting into it simply because he's into a place where he kind of feels like if he says he got it, you're going to start asking him questions like, what did he do with his money, or what did he do, and so on, so on, so on. He wants to receive the money, but he doesn't necessarily want to talk about what he did with the money. I know that he did go out and buy food with it, so I don't actually want you to wonder about that, but it's just the way that he is. But he did receive it. He did receive it. Everything is good. What is he going to talk to you into a nice, positive kind of a way, right? Oh, Elaine, you came on in like that, sweetie. I thought you were going to send me an email. I've got you, Elaine Woods. Thank you, sweetie. I'll be with you in a few moments, okay? I have Siren, who's going to be on up next. Susan, Mimi, MZ, and you. I'll be with you shortly, sweetie. I promise you. But okay, you can leave for like 10, 15 minutes for sure. But then I'll be with you. Okay, so what is he going to talk to you into a more into a positive kind of way? When we get clarity upon the situation, when we know that you're not playing any games and you actually have a date. That's it. But then we're going to feel the love, we're going to feel the sexual energy, and we're going to feel like things are going to be moving on forward. But until then, it's stagnant. He is not willing to hurt himself. He is so afraid of hurting himself into this that he's not moving on forward. Well, he's sticking with you. He's with you. He loves you. He's not going anywhere, but he's not doing anything extra, right? Okay, you're good, Elaine. I got you, sweetie. Thank you, my love. You came back in where, we're almost closing and everything came back in again. We were so close to being at the end, Elaine. What did he actually do after band rehearsal today, right? Because into his mind, sweetie, he doesn't see it into the same way. He sees you as wanting to help, wanting to be there, wanting to hold on to you. He knows that you love him. He does. But does he actually know that you're going to make it through and go and see him? That he doesn't know. There's a whole different world between I love you and I want to see you and I'm making the effort to come and see you. complete different worlds, complete different vibes and energy that move on forward with it. What has he been doing after band rehearsal today? Honestly, he went back home, sweetie. He didn't do anything. No. He's got a lot of gifts he's got a lot of gifts, sweetie. What is that, Sean? You say you're also learning French Canadian language. Yeah, why not, sweetie pie? Yes, I know. I say go ahead with it, sweetie. Learn as many languages. Honestly, my son is actually making me want to learn another language. I would really, really like to learn Spanish, but I've said it many times. I don't want to sacrifice my Italian for my Spanish because they resemble. I would actually need to find another language that is completely different. I'll look into it. My son is like motivating me to learn a fourth language. I just need to pick which one. But it's not going to be German. It's not my thing. So here we go. Yes, I know he hasn't been downloading all those gifts, but it's because he does have a certain amount. Are you going to be okay if you get a hold of... Yeah. You're going to have to explain yourself, no doubt about it, because I do see some obstacles over here with what you're talking about with the AISH, yeah. So you are going to be able to move on forward with it. You will be okay with it. So I say do the explanations and really just let them know when it's going to be okay, my love. I don't see that you're going to be blocked in any kind of a way. You say, did he go online and flirt with other people instead? Yeah, you're going to be okay, Carrie. Did he go online? My Knight of Swords reverse position. Absolutely not. Three of Pentacles reverse position also. Oh, don't worry about it, sweetie. You're going to be okay, my love. And no, he did not go and flirt with other people when he got back home. Let me go and see that. And no, that is even better. Yes, it is. All right, hold on. So, how are we feeling towards this? Oh, that is beautiful. Sean, learning many languages is golden. It allows you to travel the world. It allows you to understand different, I'm going to say traditions. Open yourself on up to the world. I love languages myself, I do. My beautiful Carrie, you can handle quiet if it means, no, I don't see that he is doing anything with anybody else at this moment, my love. And I don't actually, honestly, you're going to be actually really, really quite correct, my sweet love. Nothing is happening over here within the payment for the month of August. You're going to be absolutely fine. Let me go and see for your daughter how's the paperwork going to actually move on forward with. I'm getting some clarity. I'm getting there's going to be missing some type of information. We're definitely going to call you to get some type of information, some type of specification. But other than that, I'm going to say that you're good. But after the paperwork is done, we're definitely going to be calling you back because we're going to be missing something, some type of information, some kind of a way. But I feel like you'll be okay from what I can see at this moment. How are the actual workings going? Siren, my love, let me know if you are here because you are going to be on up next, sweetie. Okay. inner workings, I'm going to say they're on their way. Not everything is completed. Thank you, my beautiful siren, sweetie. Not everything is completed, and I don't necessarily feel, thank you, Juanson, sweetie, I do not necessarily feel as though there is something that needs to be redone, but I'm definitely going to have to say over here that we need to continue to believe, to have faith, to do the manifestations, but I believe that everything is a little bit into its own course, if you will. So I'm going to say good for the moment. I'm going to say at this moment, we don't really need to redo anything. We need to let things a little bit go with the flow, and we need to let things go like that for 3 to 4 weeks. After that, we can check on to the energy, see if anything needs, changing or modification. But for the moment, I'm going to say that it's good. Everything seems to be a little bit on path. Yeah, no, the retrograde has been sucky. Sucky. Absolutely not, sweetie. And we have our full moon that is actually coming on in onto the 19th. So I'm going to say definitely let's just kind of keep everything going the way that it's going. It's going good. And I don't even feel like you can do your own personal manifestations, if you will, onto the full moon. Not a problem with it. I would actually do it every single week. I would do it onto every Friday and every Sunday for you. But other than that, I don't believe that you need to, hire somebody else to do something or anything of the such. You're able to do it onto your own self, sweetie, and let things just kind of go with the flow for the following 3 to 4 weeks. You'll be okay, my love. Things seem to be going with the flow. They seem to be opening. Clarity seems to be coming. Things will be changing. Things will be opening. And you'll get like a closer type of relationship with him, sweetie. What I can see over here, I'm getting some strength. I'm getting some 4 of Cups. I'm getting over here some changes, some modifications into the relationship altogether. There's no doubt that we need to have the ultimate modification of and the ultimate decision of, I'm coming on forward. I'm coming to see you. That's what we need. Once we've got the I'm coming on forward, I'm coming to see you, we're good for gold. He already loves you. You already love him. It's just a question of kind of coming on through with all these tiny little things, right? Oh, I know, Carrie, sweetie. So the love is there. The possession is already there. The wants are there. I'm going to say it's really about once you get everything to go, to book everything, to set your dates, to go over to see him. And to lay your cards out straight when you do go see him, though, so he knows what to expect after. And a little bit kind of plan, even though you're into this beautiful kind of honeymoon kind of a period, to plan what's going to be coming on up next. Because he loves you, you love him, but you need a next step. What's going to be the next step? We don't want him to become completely depressed and lost and everything as such after. We need to have a follow-up plan. So that's going to be important to kind of look at once you're there with him. I know, seriously. I know. My kids do it to me all the time, sweetie. I called my mom earlier, sweetie Carrie. I kid you not. I went to the park with my kids. They were at the park. They go, they play. And there you go. I was onto the phone with my mom for, I think, 5 minutes, 6 minutes. But everybody wanted something from me in those 5-6 minutes when I was onto the phone. I get you. It's like kids are a magnet. When you're actually busy, they don't want you. But when you're free, they don't want you neither. Actually, no, they still want you, but they leave you a little bit more room. But if they see you onto the phone, it's like you're a magnet for attention. I know. Let me give you some messages. Oh, God, I know. Yeah. Let's actually, I don't want to go into those ones. I actually want to go over here. You are good. You are good, my dear Juanson. Not my dear Juanson, my dear Sean. I don't know why I'm saying Juanson. I saw Juanson along the way. Okay, so this is what I'm going to say towards you over here, my beautiful Carrie. Messages for you. Nobody gets me like you do. Right now, there's a lot for me at this moment. I'm going to go and see that. Sometimes I feel like I do not love myself enough, but I do want you so very much. And I want you to know that I do love you, that patience is required, and I dream about you every single night. As for the actual health, yeah. Let me go and see. Siren, you're up next in just a moment. So Siren is up next, followed by Susan, Mimi, MZ, and Elaine. As for the health, he's going to remain a lot onto his own little side, keeping everything within him. I'm going to say it is safe, yes. Is it getting better? No. But is it safe? Yes. Does he have a lot of restrictions? Yes. Does he have to be careful? Absolutely. But is anything bad happening to him? No. Hold on. I'm just going to go and put my phone into the meanwhile onto the charge. 1 second. Oops, and let's go see our beautiful Siren. Da, 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 da. Siren, sweetie. Here we go, my love. Let's go over here. Hello, my love. I got you. So, who will accept who will you accept? Okay, so who's going to be your next love offer coming on through? Susan is going to be on up after. Okay. So who's going to be the next love offer coming your way? Ace of Swords, followed out by our 10 of Cups. It's not right away, my beautiful Siren. It's not right away, my love. I don't see the ultimate happiness coming your way at this moment. I feel like there is more work to be done. I feel like we do have somebody who is coming on through, but it's not somebody that you expect. It's somebody that you absolutely do not expect. It's somebody who's going to kind of come on through or out of the blue. Tall, dark, handsome, 5'10", 5'11". They do have green eyes. In their first name, I feel like they have a T and they have an R. So a T like in Thomas and an R like is in rabbit. But my beautiful Siren, this person is not coming on through right away. I feel like the person who is coming on in towards you is into a relationship at this moment. But it's complicated. I feel like it's really complicated. I feel like into the following 3 to 4 weeks, they're going to be leaving that person. But then they're going to need a little bit of time by themselves, figure things out, decompress, I think is how you say it. My love, this is what I will say, okay? I feel as though you are going to be having some changes into your love life, sweetie. There is no doubt about it, Siren. But this person, like I said, is already into a relationship at this moment. They're about 5'10". They do have green eyes. When you see them, they're going to be wearing jeans and like a white shirt. I don't know if it's a t-shirt. I feel like it's more like a dress shirt from what I can see. You're going to be meeting this person into the month of October, somewhere around the 13th or the 14th of October. A little bit of a fluke kind of a meeting though. It's not somebody that you know. It's not somebody who is going to be introducing you. It's not somebody that you're meeting onto an app. It's like a fluke meeting. So I'm going to say it's really going to be important for you to keep your energy completely open. Because it takes one tiny little shift for somebody not to come into your life, or you could wake up onto a bad note, whatever. So just be a little bit careful for that. And you dreamed about a Caribbean man. All right. Well, this person, like I said, has T and R into their name. And I feel like they're coming into the month of October, sweetie. This person is going to be with you. I don't see an actual ending, so I'm going to say a beginning with no ending. It does appear. Yeah, that's what I was getting to. It does appear to be a long-term relationship. It is definitely not a short-term. I don't see any ending, which is really, really good. It means that it's into a continuum. So let's keep that going on like that. So look for somebody 5'10", green eyes, they're dark, they're sexy, they're nice, TR into their first name, those are their letters, into the month of October. A fluke chance meeting. You're going to be meeting them on up, kind of bumping into them, and this is just going to spark somewhat of a conversation, and they're going to ask you out, my love. So that's what I'm seeing, and I don't see an ending, so I'm going to say good for you, sweetie. Let's hope that there's no ending, and this is your person, my love. Honestly, into the character traits, I see this person as being stubborn. I know, not the best trait, but it's important to say. It is what it is. Stubborn can be good in different times. This is somebody who is very, very action-oriented. They want something, they go forward with it. They like something, they go forward with it, which is why they're actually going to be making that brave move towards you and asking you out. They're actually going to be asking you for your phone number when they bump into you. So this is somebody who is brave, somebody who's courageous. They go after what it is that they want, but they can be a little bit stubborn. They are patient, but they like to move around. They go to the gym like 2-3 times a week. They're a little bit of a mix between an introvert and an extrovert. Not one, not the other. They love to be home. They love to be with you, but they also like to go out with their friends every once in a while. This is a family person, and this person, I see them loving cats. I'm not going to say they don't like dogs or any other animals, but I see them loving cats. But they don't have any animals themselves. And they're driving a white car at this moment from what I can see also. Honestly, financial status, I'm seeing stable, sweetie pie. I feel as though this person has been working into the same work industry, into the same company for the following 8 to 10 years. So it's been a certain amount of time. I feel like they have their certain seniority, and I feel as though they work into finances. So my love, I'm going to say be open up to love popping on through towards you, sweetie. I am sending you much love, my beautiful, and I shall see you soon. No children. No children. I'm going to say they're open to children, but they don't have any children. No. I'm going to put Susan at 246, guys. At this moment in time, I'm going to say anywhere between 35 and 42. It is my pleasure, sweetie. Sending you much love, my beautiful. Have yourself a lovely evening, beautiful siren. I appreciate you too, my love. Thank you for your beautiful patience, siren, sweetie. Have a lovely evening. Let's go see our beautiful Susan, and then Mimi, MZ, and Elaine. All right. So, Susan it is. Susan, my love. It is nice to see you. And that is a beautiful, I know you haven't changed it, but I do have to say anyways, because I haven't seen it in a few days. It's a beautiful family portrait. So, what is A up to? Let's go and see what A is up to. What is A up to? Let's go see. What is A up to? I'm getting over here the moon. Actually, you know what? A is up to being with himself, not doing all that much. He's been a loner. I'm actually going to say it's almost like he's been a little bit depressed. He's not hiding anything, and he's not really even juggling with any lies or anything of the such. He's been a loner. He's been depressed. What is he thinking and feeling? Something needs to change within love. Balance needs to be done. tired of having you feeling lonely and sad, and he's a little bit tired of dealing and feeling like he's lonely and sad also, but not knowing really how to rectify it. You know, when you're into a place or into a situation where you know something needs to be done, but you don't know what to do and you don't know how to do it. That's what I'm seeing. Yeah. You say, when you want to learn how your guy's sister, did Andrew go out with a woman on Saturday? Hold on, my love. I lost a card. Ooh, hold on. Okay, so you said, did he go out with a woman? Did he go out with a woman? It's an absolute no. Did he have socks with somebody when you were gone or before? An absolute no, neither. You say you got there at the hotel in New, yes. The fact that he's filming the bed is weird as heck. Let me just put it that way. Honestly, he is a little bit sneaky. Honestly, what I can actually see, sweetie, is he did not necessarily have... I'm going to try to be as YouTube friendly as I can. He did not have socks with anybody. He did not participate into anything. But I do believe that he did film some people that were involved into something. So I'm actually going to have to say he was a little bit involved into like some type of voyeurism and some sort. And he took some pictures from it. Not actual pictures of people together, but of the remains of what was. Yeah. Is there a woman into the car with him at this moment? No, my love. Devil, reverse position. Did somebody go to Buffalo with him today? So did somebody go to Buffalo with him today? Somebody did go to Buffalo with him today, but I'm going to say that it is a friend, and it is not a female. It is a male. Is he sexual with anybody? And is he thinking about being with anybody else? Is he sexual with anybody? I'm going to say no. Does he think about being with other people? Yeah, that he does. He does think about being with other people, but he doesn't necessarily take the action towards it because he knows very well that he would end up losing you. And you say, what is going on with B? Because he was crying and telling you that he loves when you tell him the truth. I feel like Ryan is actually going through difficult times. It's not an easy period for him. I feel like he's doing his very best to move on forward and to do what he can. But I really just feel like you're a really, really good friend. You guys are really, really, really quite close. If you could even be like a third party that he would absolutely love, but he would never really ask you. He believes that he's ruined things with you into the past, that you would be one of the people that he should have been with since a very, very long time, but will never actually say it out loud to you. So that's what's going on with B, sweetie. My beautiful love. I'm sending you much love, sweetie pie. We're going to go and see Mimi. So just one moment. Mimi's over here, followed out by MZ and Elaine. Just one moment, guys. Hold on, my beautiful loves. I'm coming on by. Just 1 second. Okay. My phone was vibrating from far away. All right, so Mimi, my love, let's go see what we've got for Mimi. You got a bit of a ticklish cough. Oh, yes, I can, sweetie. Yes, I can. Alrighty, so let's go see for our beautiful Mimi. And Mimi's second timestamp is going to be at 2:55. Followed out by MZ. MZ, let me know if you are here. You're going to be right after Mimi. So let's do that. Mimi. Yes. Yeah. Wait and wait. Procrastination, but you still want to know. Will you be able to communicate anytime soon? Unless you do know. I know you want to see his messages. I know you do. I know you want to see whatever pops on through that is coming from him. I know. I know. So, are we going to be able to actually communicate anytime soon? Unless you do it? No. You're tired of making the move, right? Make a move already, but he still doesn't want to continue on. I know. Often. He wants to do it often. No, honestly, I feel like if you actually say to him very clearly, you want to meet on up tonight, you want to go out for lunch, you want to go for dinner, you want me to come and meet you up at your place. I feel like if you're really completely open towards him and you ask him on out, not for just like a lunch or something, like actually going to his place, because I feel like what he's interested in is you, but he's interested into his sexual you. If you clearly state, hey, do you want me to come on over tonight? I don't know, I'll bring some candles or whatever could be sexual between you guys, okay? Then I feel like this could be something, could be very enticing, could make things move on forward. But if we just kind of play along the lines and kind of play along the sides and don't necessarily say anything, we're not necessarily going to be getting what it is that we want. So you're always going to be a little bit kind of procrastinating and playing all different kind of games. And I hate to say it, but you cannot wait for him to do something. He will not do something if you do not do something, which I know sucks. I know it sucks. But again, that's entirely up to you to say, this sucks so much that I don't want this no more. I'm going to walk away. Or I enjoy receiving your messages, so I'm going to continue. Entirely up to you, my love. There's no wrong decision, by the way, Mimi. There is no wrong decision. if you continue to move on forward into this energy for a certain amount of time, even if it doesn't bring you what you want, it's not a wrong path. It's not a wrong decision. There's no wrong decisions. It's going to take a little bit more time for you to move on forward or to do something, but there's no wrong decisions. So don't haste yourself into doing something that you don't feel ready about because of judgment, because of over-analysis, because of so many different kind of things. That being said, if you don't want to make a move and you feel bad making a move, then that's a clear signal coming from your body to say, stop making the moves. If they're not going to make a move towards you, but again, that comes towards you. I personally believe, my sweet love, and I know that you love him, I personally believe that open communication is best. You know what? Send a message out saying, I really do care for you. I really am interested in knowing you more. I would love to spend some time with you. If you are looking for somewhat of a relationship or you would like a relationship into the future or something as such, please do let me know, because, you are very important for me. And if this is the path that you could consider, it would be, interesting for me and we could talk about it. We know something as such. But until nothing is clearly said, nothing must clearly be acknowledged and identified and taken within, because what you believe he understands, he might not understand. He could be seeing something completely different. So he's going to continue to make you wait. Exactly. He can live his life like this. He's okay. He's very self-sufficient into his selfishness. No, he cannot be braver. It's not a question of being braver for him. He doesn't want to be brave. It's not a question of him being courageous and brave towards you. It's a question of him being happy doing what he's doing. He's content into the way that he is. He's content being uncontent, as crazy as it seems. So he's not going to change anything. I know. Let me send you some more messages. And let me go see if our beautiful MZ is here. Will you forgive me? I believe that sometimes we are mirroring each other. I am afraid of commitment. I feel for you so much more than I'm actually letting on. And I know that I may never get you back, but I do love you. I'm sending you much love, sweetie. I'm going to open on up MZ's questions. I'm going to go see if you're here. And you are. Perfect. MZ, you're here right on time. So let me go and see your questions. Elaine, beautiful Elaine Woods, let me know if you're here. We have MZ, Elaine, and then we're closing on off with Quantum. So MZ, let me go right back into PayPal. Well, let me go and see. I like that he texts you. That means he's reaching on out. Okay, so Mike, can you text again today about a game that you played? How does he feel about your conversation? Actually, I'm seeing sexual energy. I am. So how does he actually feel about the connection today? I actually feel as though you had an interesting exchange where both points were valid, where you kind of gave him different type of introspections on different type maybe of gameplays and different type of ways of actually moving on forward with things, because there are a lot of things that you have said that he's kind of, and it's not in an analysis of you and an analysis of what you have said towards the game. All right. So I'm going to say he's taking in consideration what you have said and what you guys have talked about. And he's kind of trying to figure out a lot of things within that. That being said, I'm going to say you kind of removed a lot of different kind of thoughts or barriers or things that he had into his mind altogether. I feel like the conversation went really, really well, but I honestly feel like he texted you today about a game. But yes, he did take your information on in and your opinion upon the game, but really he wanted something sexual. Yeah. Let me go see when you guys meet up again, what's he going to be thinking, what's he going to be feeling. It's almost like he did a reach out today towards a game, but he actually wanted something, you know, sexual to be happening from it. So how did he actually think and how did he actually feel about, yes, how is he going to be feeling? Honestly, I feel like he's going to be waiting for you to make a little bit of a move. So next time you guys do see each other, it's going to be important for you to kind of get a little bit closer, to do a little bit of a move, because he clearly does not want to see him as the person or the man who just wants something that is very sexual. So he wants to leave a little bit of place. He wants to keep a little bit of openness within it all. But there is absolutely no doubt about it, sweetie pie. When he sees you, he's going to be a little bit onto the low key at first. If you start making a little bit of movements towards him, you're going to ignite him. You're going to fire him up, my sweet love, into a place where probably beautiful and passionate things will be happening. You will both be very, very happy. And it's actually going to end up bringing that beautiful cycle of, oh my God, we're just really meant to be together. This is what we've got to do. We've got to be able to see each other more often. We've got to make certain type of movements together and everything as such. So it's going to be somewhat of a pivotal kind of moment for you when you guys meet up again, for you to actually make a movement before he makes one, to kind of stabilize everything, crystallize everything, and then just kind of propulse everything up into the future. It's like a little bit of a slingshot kind of a thing. I know we have to do it. I know we do. I know we do, my love. No, when I talk about barriers are like fears. There's like stress and fears and not knowing what to do or how to move on forward. That's what I mean within it. So yes, we definitely do have to make this happen, sweetie, and we will work towards it. But it's going to be important next time you guys actually meet one-on-one together. We're going to have to make things happen. You're going to have to make a move. Something is going to be happening, and you're going to come and crystallize the relationship, if you will, to make it something nice and strong and beautiful that is not going to be fragile and break itself up in tiny little pieces. I know you will, my love. I know you will wear your best perfume. You will be onto your best beautiful self, and everything will go on forward. Honestly, you could show up into sweatpants. He'd think you're gorgeous. So yeah. We will stabilize it. We will make it happen, my sweet love. Absolutely. Hold on just one moment over here. Let me give you a couple more messages before we do, before I let you go, let me give you a couple more messages, because otherwise, yeah, it's not a good ending to reading. You have to have love messages that go on through with this. So, here we go. So, messages coming on through for you. You drive me absolutely wild. I want to grow old with you. I cannot lose you. There are some things that you have said that simply linger into my mind. I want you to know that I love you, and I will never, ever let you go. And you did some whispering yourself too. Julie, you're a beautiful witch, my love. You've got this, sweetie. You have got this. Let's make these beautiful manifestations. And Julie, yes, as we were seeing a little bit earlier into your reading, full moon coming upon onto the 19th of August. So within the following 7 days. From there, we'll make up our new plan of how to move on forward and everything as such. But up until now, you're good for gold, sweetie. There's more communication, there's more talking, there's more movement, there's spiciness. We are moving. And as long as we are moving, it is absolute perfection. It is. It is good. I'm wishing you a lovely evening. If you need to reach out to me later, you know where to find me. Where are you driving to? You're going back home, Carrie? Let me go and see Elaine. Elaine Woods. Elaine is going to be at 307. Elaine is usually here, but I didn't hear her. So Elaine Woods at 307. You're moving a little bit sooner than January, probably like November. Oh, Ooh. Oh, okay, Carrie. Drive slowly, sweetie. Drive peacefully and get home safely, sweetie. You know where to find me later on. Elaine, you're moving a little bit. Okay, so sooner. Do I think that you'll be able to pull it off? With you, you can do anything, Elaine. Honestly, somebody else would ask me the question. I would not necessarily say the same thing. We all have different personalities. We are all different in many different kind of ways. But you, oh my God, you are like the source of strength. You are courage. You are the impersonification of courage and strength and movement. And I don't give a F about you. Yeah, that's it. You don't give a crap about things, and you just want better things to be coming. It's all good, Carrie. It's all good, sweetie. Drive safely. What I'm going to say towards you, if you're able to actually move and get away, and because I know you always make it happen, you don't give an F about it's not that you don't give an F about anybody. You don't give an F about anybody who causes problems or who kind of comes into barriers into your life. Somebody who is close to you, I think they're golden. I think they're like a golden little nugget. You will love them. You'll be sweet. You'll be loving. You'll be everything the such. I mean, you're a beautiful jewel. But for people that you don't care about, oh, poop on them, sweet pie. Oh my God. You've got this. You're going to be able to move on forward. What I do see, though, is that I know that you're going to say you're going to be moving a little bit sooner, than January, probably like November. Is there a possibility that this could be a little bit extended, like December or later into November? There's something about the actual date in November that is not making sense to me. It seems to be taking a little bit longer, sweetie. I am getting a little bit of a tower moment, and I'm definitely not saying that you're not going to be moving. Absolutely not. And I'm just saying that there could be some delays towards it. So there's definitely going to be some type of delay that's going to be coming towards that. But other than that, I'm going to say that you're still good for gold, sweetie. So can you do it? Do I think you'll be able to pull it off? There'll be a delay. I'm going to say maybe end of November, maybe beginning of December. I still see into my mind. I see 7th or 8th of January. Why do I see that? I don't know. In my mind, I think about you. The numbers 7 and 8 come into my mind, but it's not 7th or 8th of November, and it's not December. It's January. So, yeah. So, you know what? Yes, you can pull it off. Absolutely. If you do want it to be happening into the month of November, it can happen, but it's not going to happen at the date that you believe. It's going to happen 2 or 3 weeks later. So it could be more into the month of December. So can you actually pull it off? You can. Why? Because it's what you want. It's what you desire. You're tired of trash can man, right? You just need to keep your mouth closed because you have a temper. Well, there you go. I feel the same way, Elaine. Oh my God, Elaine. Sometimes I have realized, I have to say this to you, Elaine. Sometimes I do use like different type of AI. Yes. And sometimes I'm like, okay, could this be a good idea? Because I know that I could be very, very blunt. I'm an Aries and I can be very, very blunt. Because I like things to be direct, honest, secure, and that's it. You tell me what you want after. I don't care. But that's what it is. I want clarity, right? And so sometimes I use AI because I'm like, what if I say this to somebody? Is this okay? And every single time AI tells me, that could be a little bit blunt. That could be a little bit harsh. Let's put it this way. It'll be better. I'm like, well, that's just the way I am. So there you go. I get you. I do, Elaine. I know it's time to go. I know it's time to go. So I'm going to say for you, you're definitely going to be able to go. Yes, no, definitely do keep cool. Watson, are you dying of heat, sweetie? You still have no AC, don't you? Oh my God. So let me know, Elaine, if you have any other questions. There's no doubt that you're going to be able to move. There's no doubt you should be able to do it before But like I said, I'm seeing January 7th or 8th, but it could definitely be happening before. There's no doubt. If you want it, it could be happening. But if it happens, it's going to be, if it happens before January 7th or 8th, it's going to be 2-3 weeks after November. So let's say first week of December. That's it. You got to leave that type of mess, sweetie. You have to leave that type of mess, sweetie. It's just, it's not good for you, my love. Yeah. So let me know, my beautiful, if there's anything else I can do for you. But you've got this, sweetie. Beautiful Susan, I just posted your timestamp. It is at 2:46, my beautiful love. 2:46 for you, sweetie. What can you do to make you and him happy? Not much, Susan. I love you, Susan. Your relationship is like a match and a mismatch. I love you. I do, Susan. And I know that you love this person. But this person will not change. This person will not change the way that they are. And so you can't make them happy because you will not be happy neither. You're always going to be sacrificing a certain part of yourself. So I don't actually have a response to how you can make him happy and you happy. How you can make you happy would probably be to not be with him. How can you make him and you happy? I would say probably some counseling. He needs to make, not you, but he needs to make a lot of modifications, a lot of changes into his life. So he shows you respect and love and authenticity. And so he's there for your daughter at the same time. Go ahead with it, Elaine. What's your question, my love? Post away, sweetie. Post away. Tell me about your love life. Go with it. Into the meanwhile, I'm going to take out your timestamp because you're here. And let's go and see. You say 120 Fahrenheit, and you want to know what that is in Celsius, my sweet love. It's really, really hot. It's almost 49 degrees Celsius. It's friggin' hot, sweetie. It's hot, Sean. Like, honestly, Juanson is dying over there. Well, 120 is 49. Juanson's at 112. Is it better? Probably not. Yeah, I'm going to say Juanson is at 44 degrees, sweetie. 44 degrees. I can, my beautiful Susan. I definitely can for you, sweetie. A Jamaican. Ooh la la, Elaine. A Jamaican. And you believe that he is the owner? Ooh, hoo, hoo. And he gave you your number? Oh, let me go and see. Are you going to call? I would call. He gave you his number. It's your move, sweetie. If you don't make a move, things will die right here, right now. Oh, at least not Juanson, but really close. Oh, that is hot, Sean. That is friggin' hot. Over here at 44 degrees, people, you know, they die off like flies. Seriously. Queen of Swords. You have to take action. I just told you had to take action before I took it out, right? Yeah, these men, they're crazy. Elaine, I love you, Juanson, and I love you, Sean, and any other man who is in here, but I think all men are crazy. They're all a little bit nutsy. They're all a little bit nutsy. It doesn't matter what the heck you say to them. It's like they're never really clear. Nothing is really precise. They're all a little bit all over the place. They're all a little bit nutsy. Sweet Lord. All right, okay. So, Queen of Swords, the Hermit. Oh, the Hermit. Oh, 4 Wands. You could have fun with this Jamaican, sweetie. You could have fun. A 10 of Swords. No, this person is not complicated, but they're gonna hide things from you. Oh, they're not complicated, but they'll hide things from you. There you go. I'm basically going to say it's a man. They're not complicated because you know they want socks, but they're going to hide stuff from you. Like, they might not call back. But that being said, sweetie, are you meant to be with this person forever? No. Could they be really fun along the way? Yeah, they can. Are they worth it to kind of explore? I'll say yes. You know you're going to kick it? Exactly. You're... Okay, sweetie. Jamaican, sweetie. Go have fun. If you want to go and you want to have fun, Jamaican's there for you. Jamaican is not a future. Jamaican is not a long-term relationship, but he can definitely be a lot of fun. So if you want to go down that road, call the number. If you don't want to go down that road, then just chuck the number altogether, sweetie pie, because this person is into it for socks and fun, but not relationship. But like I said, it depends what you want. If you don't want a relationship and you just want to have fun, call away, my love. Hey, I've got no judgment. Oh, I know, Sean. I know. You live into quite a place. You have quite the temperature, sweetie. Nah, you're going to call? You're going to let him show you around and get the money? Well, there you go. And you better get the money first. Okay. He's definitely going to be showing you around, but he might be showing you around his bedroom. That's all I'm saying. He might show you what kind of Jamaican specialty he's got. But hey, I'm all for the flavors of the world, sweetie. Go ahead with it. Oh, my dear God. Elaine, have some fun, sweetie. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you better check them pockets. Oh, my God. All right, Elaine, let me know if you have anything else. This was fun. Please keep me updated on Jamaican Man. What is that? You're riding cowboy coming on down? Oh, come on down, sweetie. My little girl is actually starting her new lessons into her new school this week. I'm so excited for her. I am. So there you go. That's all I had to say. Oh, you were talking about cowboys. No, you're not going to put all the game online. I know you wouldn't. Oh my God, Elaine, you're hilarious. God, I want to go and have a pizza with you or a drink with you. I do. It's a pity you're so far away, Elaine. Let's go see our Juanson, who's not quite dying of heat today, but not too far, because what the heck is going on with your AC, sweetie? Me que cosa? What's going on with that? Oh, one day we shall, my beautiful Elaine. One day we shall. If you don't come to me, I'll come to you. And we'll have so many stories to say. From the Jamaican guy to the trash can to the freakies. Oh my God. Oh, Sean, if you know how to ride a horse, I say go ahead with it. But if you don't, I would not recommend it. Those are beasts. Oh my God. And the ones that are trained, I don't want to compare a man to a horse, but I'm going to say the ones that are trained, oh, sweet Lord, they know what to do. And, giddy up. They giddy up, sweetie. You got to be careful, honestly. My grandmother used to have, she had purchased a horse that was used for, how do you call it? Races and stuff, like gambling. I don't know. It used to do races and stuff and competition. Oh, it was a crazy horse. I got onto her horse one time when I was a newbie, and scared me to death. I kid you not, that horse scared me. I did return on back to my mom's horse because my mom's horse was lazy and stubborn. And my grandmother's horse was just very prime and scary. But anyways, that's it. You got to be careful, sweetie. All right, I'm going to go and see Juanson. Juanson it is. You are on up next, my love. Juanson. I'm going to say a lovely evening to everybody else. If anybody is kind of going off or whatever, navigating through, I'm going with Juanson. And then I'm going to say sweet dreams to everybody until tomorrow, 8 p.m., my sweet loves. So let me go over here. So yes, I had an interesting weekend. It was an effed up weekend. It was weird, Juanson. If I could tell you everything I did into my weekend, it was strange. This retrograde is playing games. Oh my God. So, yes, and you've been relaxing and listening to some of your covers, which is all good in editing. It's all good. Why should you not release it right away? What's going on? I know there's certain times, certain moments, certain themes. If it's going to be 2 songs in one. Oh, okay, then you need to figure that out. Yeah, it doesn't even have to do with the actual season. Okay. Talking about spooky stuff. On Saturday, I went to the cinema. I saw at the cinema 2 trailers for 2 movies I want to see. A Wizard of Oz, yeah, The Wicked Witch, the whole thing, and Beetlejuice. Oh my God, they're both coming on out. Oh, I gotta go and see those. My kids will not want to go and see them with me. They will not. I will have to bring a date with me. I will have to. Honestly, I don't see Alex wanting to go and see Wizard of Oz or Beetlejuice with me. I might have to wait for it to appear on Netflix or God knows where. Yeah. They did Love Shine. My God, it's coming out like really, really soon. I think into the month of September, sweetie. It looks fantastic. It really, really looks good. It's coming out into the cinemas. Yeah, I saw, like, I heard about it, but I remembered I saw the preview. Yeah, it really looks good. That's it, right? That's it. What is that? A riding cowboy? Lisa mom? No, you're a riding cowboy. I'm just a riding girl. There's no cowboy into me. I don't like anything. I like the horses, but I don't like anything that goes along the horses. I don't like to clean the horses. I don't like stepping in mud. I'm a little bit of a princess, kind of a rider. How's that? Not the whatever's that. Oh, it's Wicked. Okay, it's called Wicked, but it's a Wizard of Oz kind of, or something of the such. I don't know. Thank God. Okay. Love Shine, it's called Wicked, but it does have to do with the Wizard of Oz, and maybe it doesn't have the Tin Man. Okay, I don't know. I went to the movies on Saturday, and I saw it, and I thought, oh my God, I gotta watch it. And I remember they were coming out with it, but again, I don't know. So there you go. I've got half the information correct. But that's because I talk all the time. I miss half of the, No, Love Shine. Love Shine. Go ahead. Post your questions. I'll answer you right after Juanson. Post your questions, sweetie. Oh, you're a riding cowboy. Okay, that's all good. But not the way I'm... Well, there you go. It sounds like the Wizard of Oz, Juanson. Oh, geez Louise. Okay, that's it. Susan, are you ever going to get more with Andrew, and should you actually try it on out? And Love Shine, if you do want to have your answers tonight, you can post away. I'm going to answer you right after Juanson, okay? I don't feel like you will, sweetie. Not until you decide that this is what you need, this is what you want, and this is what you're going to get. Until you actually clearly say, this is what I want, and I will not accept anything else, then it's a no. He's going to continue playing games. No, it does have to do with the Wizard of Oz. It does. Love Shine, it does. Seriously. It does. Okay, now between me and Juanson, everything is completely, yeah. Okay, there you go. There you go, Hanson. It does. It does have to do with it. I kid you not, Love Sean. It has to do with a wicked witch who's got, green skin and the whole thing. Maybe there's no Dorothy, but it is what it is. Okay, it's meant to be seen. There you go. Good night, my beautiful Elaine, sweetie. So I'm going to go and see Hanson. I'm no longer going to be looking at the chat, so I'm no longer involved into the Wizard of Oz. Love Shine, if you do want to have your answers tonight, you can definitely post love. Otherwise, I can definitely answer you tomorrow. It is entirely up to you, my love. So, okay. The goosebumps. Ooh, goosebumps. Oh, I want to see it. Dracula? Frankenstein? Oh my God. Hallelujah. Halloween season is on our way. Ride the Cyclone. Wicked. Beetlejuice. The musical. You're going to get me excited here, Hanson. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. The night before Christmas. I don't know the Dance of the Vampires. I do not. I need to know about that one. The Phantom of the Opera and the Secret of Love Never Dies. The Eternal Prince into you, Hanson. I know you're preparing the spooky season. If you could always have a spooky season all year round, would that not be fantastic? Okay, let me go see how Elizabeth is doing today. Alrighty. Okay, how is Elizabeth actually doing today? Elizabeth's doing better than she used to. She's still kind of struggling. She's still working through things. There's still some health issues onto her family's side, but she's doing much better, is what I'm basically going to have to say. I feel as though everything is working on through a little bit into the way that it should be, and things are going to be okay. She feels the love that is coming from you. She feels the intentions, but she knows very well that you guys are still not completely into that place where you should be into, but we've got everything that we need to move on forward, sweetie. So her energy is much better than what it was. So what are her actual thoughts about you? Wants, desires, hopes. It's a little bit like you. You go to bed at night, or you look at your phone, or you look onto social media, or you'll go to work and you'll think, today could be today. Today she could reach on out. Today maybe we'll have some movement. Today maybe we'll be able to spend a break together. It's about wishes. It's about hopes. It's about desires. It's about wants. It's about all those lovely things that we want, but we're not necessarily getting at this moment. Her thoughts about you. She wonders if you love her as much as she loves you. She wonders what the future holds for you guys, because honestly, into her world, she wants marriage, she wants commitment, she wants the whole thing. She wants the whole 9 yards. Let's go see what we get into the reading. Into the love reading. 5 of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. Honestly, it's going to sound a little bit crazy, but I'm going to say, but wishing and hoping, even though we don't necessarily have the moments at this moment, that we would end up to have the beautiful time with you. We are thinking about family. We are thinking about future. We are thinking about children with you. We are thinking about how our life will be if everything moves on forward into the way that we would like it to. So I feel as though she's kind of fantasizing about a world into the future with you, into a family, into your relationship, how you guys would be, how things would function between you guys, how things would go. And I feel as though she actually sees that there's like a boy and a girl. There's 2 children into her mind. There's a boy and there's a girl. The boy comes first, the girl comes second. So she's doing much, much better than she was. Her energy is much better. I've got you, Love Shine. Thank you, sweetie. I know, Sean. I was just wondering. No, I don't have to forgive you, sweetie, honestly. I have been on horses. I have done things. I haven't done crazy things. I have not done crazy things. I can say that my grandmother, bless her soul, who has passed away, has done crazy things onto a horse. But I myself have not. I have been caught onto a horse by circumstances that are way beyond my control. And at my young age, it was what it was. But I do have to say, Sean, I have been wanting to take lessons with my little girl. Annelle has been taking lessons since she was 4 years old. She's going on 8 years old. So it's been 4 years that she's been taking horse lessons for 4 years straight every single week. And I did tell her that by the age of 12 years old, if she still loves and she's still passionate, that I will buy her own horse. So, but she's going to have to take care of it. She's going to have her responsibilities towards it because I'm not going to be doing it. But horses are beautiful. Oh my God. The school that she's getting into, that she's starting this week, because I switched her on up schools because she didn't want to go anymore to her class with D because he's evil and horrible. I switched her schools so she doesn't have to go when D is there anymore. And the horses there, they even do like all different kind of tricks, like circus tricks. If you put up your leg, they'll put up their leg and they'll put their head down and they'll wait for like an apple to come on through. And they're so cute. They're so adorable. And you will go and see them and you'll ask them for a kiss and they'll give you a kiss and they'll give you a big hug. Oh my God. Horses are they're big angels. They're big angels. Let me put it that way. They're lovely. I love them. I don't like their scent, but I love them. Oh, don't worry about it. You say a boy and a girl, yes, plus the one that I already know, a girl, a total of 3. That's it, sweetie pie. But there's definitely a boy and a girl that I can see. Oh, horses are angels, sweetie. Oh my God. They are amazing beings. They could be like a big puppy dog if you take care of them really well and you give them a lot of love. And the school that she's going into, that's what they do. Everybody stays beyond the classes. They take care and they brush and they do all different kind of things. And they have such strong bonds with each and every single one of the horses. It's beautiful. So yeah, that being said, my dear Juanson, I'm back with you, sweetie. Other than the girl and other than the boy, I'm basically going to stay over here for you, sweetie. She's doing much, much better altogether. For you, as for your week, you're going to end up having probably a Thursday that's going to be somewhat off or half of a day off. Maybe a Friday afternoon. You are going to be able to see her. You are going to be able to speak with her. She is going to be having a couple pages around her, but nothing much more. Let me go and give you an angel message, sweetie. They do. Horses are not that expensive, Sean. It's not the actual price of the horse that's expensive. Horses probably cost around $4,000. It's the upkeep of the horse that's expensive because the horse itself costs maybe $4,000. But the upkeep, you have to have a place that you keep it into a pension, and that costs like $500 to $600 a month. So that's what's really expensive. It's the actual place that you keep your horse into, so they take care of it for you. That's what's really expensive. Oh, I know, Watson. I don't want you to worry about those pages neither. They are insignificant. But that's why, Sean, I did tell my little girl, by the time she's 12, she will have been doing horse riding lessons for 8 years. So I will know that her passion is confirmed and that she loves and she will take care of them. All right. Message. Your level of self-control is sufficient to make things right. Oh, tu peux venir dire allô à Quentin si tu veux, puis à tout le monde. Okay, hold on, guys. You have nighttime visit. OK, si vous voyez votre visage ici, ça va bien. Mais je vois pas ta face. Je vois pas ta face. Par là. Non, pas sur moi. Attention, par là-bas. OK, dis allô tout le monde.
Hello tout le monde.
No, hello everybody.
Hello everybody.
Good night everybody.
Good night everybody.
OK, parfait mon amour. OK.
Bye.
OK, tes mains sont toutes mouillées. OK, it's Annelle's turn now. Attends, je vois pas ta face. Encore.
Good night.
Ah, je vois jamais ta face.
Good night
Everybody.
Good night.
Everybody. Love you.
Bye
Okay.
bye. Good night everybody. I love you. Bye.
Oh, you're so cute. OK, à
Yes.
dans quelques minutes. Il y en a plus dedans. Tut. Adios, amigos.
de mourir de soif.
Okay, so there you go. You had your...
Il y
en a dans le frigo, puis il y en a dans le garage. So there was your nighttime good night from Annelle and Raphael. Oh, je le sais, bébé. Okay, so I'm getting 16, overcoming all different kind of... Yeah, they're cute. Your level of self-control is sufficient to make things right. On the horizon... Va-t'en.
C'est pas drôle.
Dehors, s'il vous plaît. Non, c'est pas drôle. Okay, so on the horizon is a possibility of beginnings. A new, romantic, beautiful friendship is on its way, a chance to begin life anew. Everything is going to fall into its peace, my sweet love.
On a trouvé un truc bizarre sur le sol.
Ok, vous les voler après, s'il vous plaît.
Je ne sais pas ce là.
Ok.
Mais non, on veut rester.
Non, vous me dérangez. J'arrive dans 5 minutes, sortez, s'il vous
Une
plaît.
bouteille d'eau. Moi, j'ai tout bu de reste.
Sortez.
Je te dérange plus, promis.
Non, sortez pareil.
Bisous.
All right, here we go. Annelle, s'il vous plaît. Adios, amigos. And here we go for the intro message whenever you're ready. Ah, thank you, Sean, sweetie pie. Je t'aime aussi, bébé. À tantôt, bébé. Yeah, my kids are cute. My shyest kid is the oldest one. Here we go. All right, the devil. The answer is no. Ask again later after you are able. You get this all the time. You are always getting the devil. Always. So it's no. Ask when you're able to express everything of who you are. Seriously, you're always getting this question. I'm definitely going to have to say an introspection is necessary here, sweetie. Oh, yes. And let's go to some messages. And then we're going to go and see Love Shine. Yes, we have Love Shine before we go away. The messages. Let's go over here. Let me close off all the degrees. And voila. So... All right, messages for you, sweetie. Here we go. Sometimes I feel like you would not always understand what I'm going through. Sometimes I don't even understand myself. I know that you deserve more than what I can give you at this time, but please do wait for me. When I look at you, I could look at you forever. You are so very beautiful to me. Please give me a little bit more time because I'm working on being a better counterpart for you. Oh, some aren't, sweetie. The devil. I know, seriously, you keep getting the devil. I kid you not, sweetie. This is not the first time I take it out for you. I don't know if it's 3 in a row, but I keep getting it, my love. love shine. Let me go and see for love shine. Mark out party Saturday. What did he think about you? Okay, so these are the beginning of the questions. So love shine. We're going to put 3:42 on 45 seconds. Mark out party Saturday. And what did you think about you? Looks on you in general and after the party. All right, let's go see. So mark at party Saturday. I don't know why I feel like my things have wiggled around into a weird position for some reason. Okay, I don't know, seems a little bit better. Okay, so the mark at party Saturday. What did you think about you? Mark at party Saturday. Honestly, there were a lot of good looking people out there, but I believe that you were the most beautiful one altogether. So I believe over here that he thought about celebrations. He wanted to spend some beautiful time with you. Getting over here that you were the most beautiful of all. Not only are you the most beautiful of all, but you're the most caring, the most loving, the most attentive at all. You are the most important person for him into this room altogether. On to what do you think about you and looks into general. So I'm definitely going to say for you over here, you are the only one that he truly wanted to see, that he truly thought about, that he truly wanted to be with. You were onto his mind at all times. So I'm going to say, physically speaking, you are attractive, you are beautiful, you are sexy. He could not have asked for anything better coming from you. Let me go over here. All right. I'm getting over here that he no longer wants to a little bit kind of live into the situation that he is in at this moment. I feel like he is searching for more. I feel like he is wanting for more. I feel like he is desiring for more altogether. I know that what it is that you can give him is absolutely perfect and he cannot ask more, because honestly the problem into all of this is not what you can offer to him, but more what he can offer towards you. So from what I can see at this moment, honestly, I feel as though, as for the looks, you're perfect, you're beautiful, you're gorgeous. And into general, I feel like he wants to be able to offer more towards you, and you feel like he's not giving enough towards you. And I see this into your readings repeatedly, that he wants to give you more, that he doesn't know how to give you more, that he's intrigued and he's wondered and he doesn't really quite know what it is that he should do and how he should actually move on forward. Because sometimes or often he kind of feels like he doesn't actually necessarily deserve you altogether. Oh, let me go and see about after the party. After the party, let's go and see. Hold on. After the party, he wanted to spend more time with you. He didn't spend enough time with you. Did he spend time with you or not? I feel like he feels like he was insufficient. I feel like he didn't give you enough of what he could. It's almost like if he felt that you were a little bit disappointed by it. So I will say he wanted to give you more. He wanted to be there more with you, but was not completely able to give it to you. And he's wondering how you're feeling about it. And he's wondering what you truly wanted from it and if you expected something more. It's like if he's thinking into his mind that he should have given you more, but how much more did you actually want? How much more did you actually need? And how much more would actually be sufficient enough for you to be happy and to be fulfilled? I feel like there's a lot of questionings from what I can see. Let me go down and see what you're saying if you're there. Yeah, you had alone time, but he's always feeling like he's not giving you enough. What is that? You pulled into the driveway and you saw Anel and Raphael. Yeah, they are cute. Yeah. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna say for you over here. I know that he spent time with you. I know that he was with you, but he always feels like he's insufficient. He always feels like he's not giving enough for you, is what I'm seeing. Hello, Amanda, sweetie. If you do want to come back tomorrow, my beautiful Amanda, we have been closed for an hour now, so we are going to be closing off the readings in like 1 minute, sweetie pie. So please do come back tomorrow, okay, my love? All right, hold on. Getting over here our Wheel of Fortune, also getting our Page of Swords, followed on through by our Queen of Swords, our Death, and also our Lovers. You hated it ended, but you had almost an hour. I know, that's what I'm saying. You did not have as much time as you wanted. You didn't have what you desired, and I feel as though he feels a little bit lost within that. I honestly feel, my beautiful love shine, that he wants to be able to give you more, and he's always feeling like he's not giving you enough. He's always feeling like he is not there enough, not giving you enough, and sometimes he's actually afraid that you might end up kind of leaving him or kind of putting him onto the side. I know it's mostly about an hour sometimes or more. But I mean, an hour is sufficient enough to spend time together and to get, let's say, a sexual release. But it's not enough to spend time to build a connection, to do things together. It's something that is more visceral. It is something that is more physical than something that is more emotional. And I feel as though he knows that he's not necessarily giving you the emotional side, and he wants to give you more of the emotional side. And that's where he's got like some conflicts within himself. Oh, I kid you not, Juanson. I closed the door because, yeah, they are definitely an attack of the munchkins. I have often into my day attack of the munchkins. I do. And Matthias tries to be the big brother in this. Yeah. It is what it is. I know. Let me go and give you some messages coming from him, sweetie. I love my munchkins, even if they're devilish. They're cute. I know you don't always have socks. I know you don't always. But I feel like there's always that temptation. There's always that want. There's always that desire, right? I know. What I'm getting over here into his messages is he wants to be better for you. He wants to be able to express his love more towards you. He wants to be able to be loving and caring and sweet. He wants to be more courageous. He wants to show you more strength. He also wants you to know that he is quite regretful when he is not able to be there with you, when he's not able to actually have that time to spend with you, into a longer version. So I'm going to say that the actual retreat or the withdrawal hurts him as much as it hurts you, but he will never truly tell you that that is problematic for you, because he keeps that man kind of, if you will, sense that is very, very strong within him. So I'm going to say all together, he wants to protect this connection. He wants to protect this love, sweetie. But know that he does love you from the bottom of his heart and his soul. He wants the very best for you, and he knows that often he's not able to give you exactly what you want, but he wants to be able within time to be able to give you more and more of what you want, what you desire, and what he wants and what he desires also. Non, sortez.
Non, on peut pas rester là-bas. Le maquillage, il est fou. Il faut claquer la porte.
Ok, il a claqué la porte, alors sortez.
Non, il est fou. On peut pas rester là-bas. Oui, on peut pas rester.
You're gonna go and Google it? Oh, go for it, sweetie. Within you, my love, what I'm gonna say, yeah. Yeah, he's often scared, sweetie. You say you kind of feel like there's changes coming and you're wondering what they are, right? I feel like you're basically just kind of anticipating a lot of things that are going on. I feel like you're afraid about what's going to be happening into the future. I feel like there's a lot of things where you're letting things go. A lot of things that are actually in relation to your dad that you're letting go. So there's a lot of family matters. There is some love matters. And there's you matters. I just really feel like you're into a moment of transition that's very, very important, where into the following months, you're going to be closing certain doors. You're going to be closing certain things into your life that are going to be closed forever. And you're going to be moving on forward towards different things. So I feel like there's big changes. There's big transformations. But don't think about it. Don't worry about it. Just kind of go a little bit with the flow. There's no point worrying about it. It's not going to change anything. It's not going to make things happen quicker or easier. It's just going to go with the flow. So don't worry about it. You're just into a mist of a lot of transformations and changes, but they are into your path and they're absolutely normal, my love. And Sean, you say before you go, because you're tired, don't really think that you would be a good father and dad. Oh, but my sweet love, Sean. Oh, don't go with that. Let me give you an example, okay? D for me is evil and horrible. D's dad is evil and horrible. Will my children be that way? My men into my little boys into my life? Absolutely not. You are not necessarily what your father is. You are not necessarily what your grandfather is. You're not necessarily anything of anything. You are who you are. You decide who you are, and you make the life that you want, and you make the changes that you want. So if you do not want to be like them, then you shall not be like them. But work at it every single day. Put the love, put the effort, put the attention, and you will not be with them. But it is an everyday work. It is an everyday strength to be far away from the people who have hurt you the most, sweetie. It is for the best. It is for the best, my beautiful love, Sean. Absolutely, sweetie. It is. That being said, my beautiful loves, I'm going to end the live for tonight. We will be back tomorrow, same place, same time. So I'm going to send much love out to anybody and to everybody who is here. If you have any questions, you have anything that you're wondering about, that you're thinking about, you can reach me by email. Otherwise, I will be here tomorrow, same time, same place, with Lilith and Watson. Stay strong and always believe into yourself. Always listen to that little voice. That little voice, it doesn't lie, okay? If you listen to that little voice kind of equals Lisa. Listen to the little voice and you'll know what to do. And in doubt, send me an email. I'll see you guys tomorrow, okay? You've got this, love, Shine. One step at a time, sweetie. One step at a time, my love. Good night, my beautiful loves.